Yeah. We are back. We're about to play a game. Let's see if you're ready for this. Name a reason a beautiful woman marries an unattractive man.
Money. Car. Fame.
Money.
For some reason, money is not number one.
Really?
Viagra.
No, but good answer. Come on, y'all. Come
Trips.
on.
Status.
Clothing.
It's a weak ass answer. She loves him. That ain't true. Name a food you love to throw at your worst
Hold
enemy.
on. He said she loves him.
It says she loves him.
Okay.
She love that money.
Name a food you love to throw at your worst enemy.
Spoiled milk.
Grits.
Hot grits.
Yeah.
No.
Coffee. A meatball.
Tomato.
A pie.
Rotten tomato.
A cake.
Tomatoes is number 2.
Eggs.
Eggs is number 1.
Hey.
Name a part of the body mentioned in many love songs.
Booty.
That should be number 1.
That is. Asses.
No.
Public ears.
Lips.
Lips. 2 zip Marina.
Cause she got them.
Name the gift women love men to give them.
Jewelry. Diamonds. Money.
I don't know who made this list. Jewelry should have been number 1.
Lotion.
Clothing.
Bath and body shit.
No.
Cigarettes. Medicine.
What you like, Marina? What you like a man to give you?
Kush.
Medicine. Perfume was the number 1 answer. Name something that some people. Did you?
Yeah.
You said perfume?
He said Bath and Body Works. So that's close enough.
I wanted to be the judge, but I didn't step in on that one. We're gonna pass this. All right, 2-1.
So I get one?
2-1. We give you 2-1.
Yeah, okay. Good
Name
luck,
something that some people seem to love more than other people.
man. Money. The president.
Puppies.
That's a good damn answer.
That was number 2. I like how she said it.
I was thinking puppies too. Everybody loves puppies. Monkeys.
We're gonna pass that one. The answer is video game. That's like hella
no.
stupid. Name a subject some people consider personal.
Politics. Religion.
STDs.
Love.
That's very personal.
Family.
Finances.
There you go. Tied 2-2. We're gonna make this a tiebreaker.
It was finances?
Yep.
Okay.
Name a subject people talk about when they're just getting acquainted.
Your background.
World news.
Criminal history.
Religion. Food.
Your body count.
Favorite restaurant. Sexual count.
What that mouth do. It's number 1, ain't it?
No.
No. Oh,
Where you work at.
damn. I was gonna say, yeah.
How many
No.
children do you have?
Yeah.
No.
How many times have you been married?
Jesus.
Sexual
Are
partners
you-
within the last 8
Are you
years.
married? Divorced?
No, we gonna
Maybe
end this on a tie.
abortions.
You know what? It was hobbies. We gonna have to come back later in the show with this.
Did we really talk about hobbies though? Like, first off?
I don't talk about no. I like to golf on the side. Like that. No, that don't come up.
Hobbies.
Hobbies.
I forgot to think white during that whole
This
thing.
is true.
Yeah, people gotta understand when you listen to Family Feud questions, they don't survey nobody look like us.
They don't.
Or they probably survey somebody look like Vail when he walked in.
Oh, yeah. Good time.
Like, goddamn, who the hell is this dude?
My all-purpose attire.
Hey, y'all, what's up? And welcome to Urban Absurdity. I'm your host, OG Ron. We got 2 special guests. Well, one more special than the other. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Go ahead.
You're the special one. I'm the more special. So
I
you
agree.
can go first.
Okay, well, the next almost soon-to-be special guest, my name is going to be Lavelle. I'm going to answer to Lavelle, and you can call me Lavelle.
And I am the guest that is more special than the last guest. Marina, a.k.a. 6-footer, a.k.a. 6'8", the Amazon stallion, Casey's favorite tall girl.
That's a hell of an introduction.
I'm looking at you
6'8".
too, like, yeah, yes, you are a tall girl.
Where the 6'8" come from, though?
With the heels on.
It's a nickname. I got this name in college. It started off as a joke, because I'm very tall. And it came from a guy who was actually 6'8". He was 6'8" on the basketball team, and they all just started calling me this. And, it's a little different. I didn't take too much of offense to it, so I kept it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Were they like 4 inches off? And shit? How was you going to with the heels on? You about 6'8".
They used to call me 5'11" in high
6'7".
school.
Oh.
Oh, sorry for you. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with being short. I'm an inch off of 6 foot, but on my ID, I made them put that shit on there. 6 foot.
Everybody lies. Everybody lies.
Dude, you know what? Why in the fuck can people get away with shit on their ID that's not true? I changed my middle name on my ID.
What?
I changed my middle name. Like now, everybody, when I get a bill, that name that I gave them on my ID is on there. Yeah, my mama, she don't know to this day, and she don't listen to the show.
Okay, for the record.
What is it?
No.
Come on.
Exactly what does it say on your ID?
This is
gotta
about
know.
the third time that I've brought this up, and no, I ain't telling nobody.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know. It was the 70s when I was born. It was a wild time. I don't know what my mama was on, but my middle name fucked up.
So what's the middle name that's on your ID?
I ain't saying that with it.
What's on your birth certificate?
Not even actually your middle name.
You know what? We gonna get off of that. Y'all ever lied about something? What's on y'all ID that's a lie?
Actually, I just learned this, and it's not a lie that I knew, but my height is a lie on my ID. I'm not actually 6'3".
What are you?
You're not.
I'm sad about that. I've grown to really love this height. And they want to shorten me, but it says 6'3" on my ID, and I'm actually only like 6'1.5", maybe 6'2".
Yeah, I lied to you.
I like saying 6'3".
I'm really 5'11" too.
Oh.
But I'm like 5'11" and 3/4.
No.
So I claim.
You don't look 5'11".
It's
You
just
look
5'11".
6 foot.
Thank you. So
Cause I always thought you was a little bit taller than me.
Yeah, because I went to 6'1". Fuck it. I should say
I went up an inch.
I'm 6'1". Yeah, because I feel like
Shoot that Astro.
that's like a point guard thing. I couldn't be a power forward, so I want to be point guard height. Back in my day, a point guard was 6'1".
Ain't that a bitch? Now they what? 6'6"?
6'6". Yeah,
Yeah.
they
6'6" and 7.
They marinas.
Yeah.
All of them tall.
That's on me, baby.
Well, we first started the show. We didn't know if we should look like a quarantine Marina.
The sick girl. Big sick. Big sick.
I gotta send a shout out to Bianca because she's not here because she was sick, and we replaced her with another sick girl.
Good thinking, Ryan. Boy, you're really nice with this.
Hey man, I'm cold with this shit, bro. I get somebody else in here. Don't even worry about it, Bianca. You
I'm
good?
not sick. I'm on my way. Wait a minute. We supposed to be warming up this Hennessy.
I'm
What's going
glad you took that tissue out your nose. Shit was bothering me.
Dude, I thought I was the only one that did that. I've been walking around like I walk around the whole day like that.
I do that, especially if I'm laying down and I'm like running all over the place. I will plug it up. Forget it. Ain't nobody gonna see
But you
me.
didn't use a lot of tissue. Now, Ron has a rather large nostril thing.
Nostril cavity.
You probably should take the whole roll of tissue.
Don't even pull none
Shove it on
off.
one side of
Just
his
take the
nose.
cardboard out and put the rest in there.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
Oh no, that's
That's
talent.
a little different.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. I got lucky I didn't get no cold this year. I had a cold in like years. Since I've been working, it's like, God, like, you going to stay there. I can't even call. When I call in sick, I ain't sick.
Shit, we don't have sick days.
Y'all don't?
We don't have sick days. They say don't come to work sick, but they don't give you no units. So we just come to work and cough over the crackers and shit. Fuck it.
Fuck 'em.
What the fuck?
We don't have sick days. You ever heard of some shit like that?
I'm glad
No
I
sick
stopped
days.
eating them motherfuckers.
I need you to eat those.
No, I do eat cheeses.
I need you to eat those. I need you to get them to your family.
But I just eat the slack packs. You know, the little ones? You ain't never seen this?
I ain't never seen that shit.
Bro, my fucking cheap ass job had a 12 days of Christmas. One year we had it was dope. Like about 3 years ago, everything I brought, like the whole 12 days, I put it on that fireplace. When I was done, I had like a book bag, a lunch bag, a Christmas ornament. You know what I mean? Some cool gift cards. This year, the first day, they gave us like a slack pack of cheeses.
Oh, they wasn't cheap on you.
They ain't like y'all this year.
One day, they gave us a candy cane.
They really don't like it.
Dude, I swear to God, this ain't no lie. One of the days, I don't remember the order because it was all trash. Some of the shit we didn't even accept. These motherfuckers gave us an air freshener. The tree,
What scent was it?
you got to pick your scent, but I said, dude, if you don't get that shit out
Black
my
ice.
face.
All niggas like black ice.
They didn't have them.
Black
These is
ice.
white people.
This is amazing.
They probably don't know black ice exists.
Yeah, okay. New car scent. You in an 85 Chevy.
Yeah, I swear to God, they had
new
it.
car.
With a new car smell. Like, this motherfucker smell. You know what? I wonder how many people actually said this motherfucker smell new when you get like older.
Nobody.
You just get this?
Oh, it's like degree in this motherfucker. What? You leave the top off your deodorant in this motherfucker? That shit don't smell like no new car.
You know how dumb you got to be to get in a raggedy ass car accident and you just get this because of
Man,
the
how many
smell.
motherfuckers know what a new car smell like?
Oh.
That's
I know what they smell like. It ain't never been mine.
Yeah, that shit can be anybody's.
Yeah.
Shit, I go to the dealership and fake.
These new seats, nigga. Hey, you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just throw some new seats in my shit. They smell new.
They smell new.
Yeah, okay.
It's just newly detailed. That's
so new scent is really just like leather.
Yeah, smell like leather that.
I'm just gonna leave a jacket.
Just came off the cow.
Freshly shaved.
How long this motherfucker been off? All right.
It's back. Whatever.
So we're gonna do. We're gonna freestyle. We're gonna do topics.
We gotta do something to take. So I quit looking across this table. This is not stopper over here.
I was about to say, dude, y'all don't know what's going on right now. Like we have, like Marina is a fucking model, but right now it's like
right now she ain't.
It's not everywhere.
Right now she's living a whole lot of personality in this motherfucker. Right now,
like
we gotta go. She's a nice girl. She got a wonderful personality.
I've never seen her like this.
Yeah, look like she got like a loose tooth hanging out her nose.
Oh my god!
I'd rather plug it up than to have it running down my face. Like,
right, I understand.
That's not cute.
Yeah, hell no.
This is a lot cuter.
Oh no, that ain't cute. All right, we was just talking about work. So I got to see how y'all feel about this. This is something fucked up that I've seen. It's something that be happening to black people. Y'all know me. I like Rand. I always talk about shit that happen to black people. Mm-hmm. This was in Ohio this week. Val, I know you had to hear about this. All right, it was a man, black man, 30 years old, named Paul McCowans. And he went to cash his check. Check was $1,082. And for some reason the teller didn't believe it was his check. So she asked him for his boss's number. Like, this bitch, like, first of all, you behind the counter of a bank. You say, okay, let me call your boss to make sure you work there. And I guess he didn't answer the phone. They might have been closed. This nigga's off work. They might not be there. You ever thought about that?
Right.
So somebody else called the police. By the time he got to the car, the police had blocked him in. They handcuffed him. They throw him in the car. They finally get in touch with his boss and they say he does work there. They give him a little apology and be like, okay, we'll cash your check now. Am I the only one that just gets mad as fuck and just...
Absolutely not. This is what white people do all day, every day. They feel like they can just do whatever the fuck they want, but they're Neanderthals, so they don't have much of a brain. It pisses me off. I probably would start swinging on everybody and go to jail, and you're going to give me my money. Mm-hmm.
That's a bold stance.
I'm trying to make this shit make sense. I heard the story, but I didn't know it was $1,000.
$1,082. Like 62 hours of work, something like that. Like a black man can't have a G?
How much does the teller make?
Less than that.
What would make you go through all that trouble? If it was $1,000 and it wasn't his, so goddamn what?
Yeah.
Bitch,
if the check real and it got his name on it.
If didn't no alarms go off when you swap that, you run the check to the machine, catch the damn check.
Right. Yeah.
A nigga can't have $1,000 check.
No.
You know how much overtime motherfuckers work this time of year?
Exactly.
That ain't shit.
Bro, I had a day off in December. Like, come on, dude. Like, people work. We got families and shit. Well, I ain't got no damn. You know what I mean? Like, family, my own kids and shit like that. But people, like, really out here, like, working. I know a nigga work 100-hour weeks.
Me too. Shit.
So $1,000 is gonna be made more.
$1,000 is gonna be paid in taxes.
Yeah.
The fuck is $1,000? $1,100. And you got this motherfucking car blocked in for $1,100.
Right. That's alarming. That's alarming.
$1,000.
$1,000 is alarming.
What was his last check? What did that work at?
You saw me look at the notebook like, what's this nigga last check?
Probably not $1,000.
What would make your red flag go off with $1,000?
Yeah. Now I see what you're saying. Like, you've been coming in cashing $20 checks and like you $1,000.
You've been donating plasma. Maybe that's your job. I get it.
They giving niggas checks now for that shit? You got to cash it?
Oh, you get checks for that? I thought they give you cash.
No, you get check.
Ain't that a bitch? Now they got to take taxes out of $13.
Oh.
But $1,000 check is not no big deal.
It'll just be $3 if you go to Walmart.
Yeah, you're right. That's where I be at.
But she ain't no plasma centers by Walmart by the time you catch the bus all the way out there.
This is true.
Walmart.
This is true.
Shit, it wasn't worth it.
You know what? I have noticed that.
And the teller was white.
Ain't no hood shit by Walmart.
Certain of
The
it.
teller had to be white.
It had to be. There's not going to be another black person saying.
I didn't even have to research was the people white involved.
It's a white bitch with a lazy ass husband that don't make no motherfucking money and she hating. No way this nigga makes more money than my motherfucking husband. Yes, bitch, he does.
Right.
He makes more money than you. Ain't no motherfucker getting $1,000 a week at no bank.
No. And you counting the money. I guess that's why you mad. If you had a job where you counting people money and they check always bigger than yours, like nobody came in all week where they check was less than yours.
Like you get a little hatery.
I'm about to call the police on this nigga.
I'm sick of this nigga. This nigga got paint on his clothes. His shirt is dirty. What the fuck makes you call up the police? Now see, they should have arrested her.
Yeah,
they should have.
They should have arrested her. Bitch, what the fuck you call
Or
us
at
for?
least slap her.
I'd have took that.
It ain't no
I'd
alarm.
have took a good slap.
Bitch, you ain't wasting my time. You
It
done
ain't no
called me
alarm
out
that go
here
off
for
when the
this.
motherfucker catch $1,000 check.
Yeah, no.
That's personal.
No, yeah.
And that's what I be saying about the apologies. After every time something stupid happen, they call the police on a black person. It make me more mad when they come out and apologize for it. Because you not sorry.
Don't
Like
be
you would
sorry,
do it
ho.
again.
Be careful.
Exactly. I hate the apology.
Like the last time the bitch called the police, was it legitimate? I need to do some research on this.
I'm sure this ain't her first time. I'm sure of that.
Hell no. You been
So-
harassing motherfuckers.
We need to go find her.
Why should she
What's her
lose
name?
her
You know her
job?
name?
They only put his name in the article. They
Of
didn't put it. Of
course.
course, they gonna protect her.
Of course.
Yeah, oh, Linda Becky, you got away with one, bitch.
Look here, Susan Ann.
$1,000.
$1,000.
But I heard that story kind of skimmed past, but I just assumed this motherfucker had an irrational amount of money.
Like,
Yeah,
come
like
in
you-
with a $50,000 check or something.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
You come in this motherfucker,
And
you
the
see the
lottery's
pay
still
period on
going.
there. It was for 1 week, and you got $80,000.
Right.
It's called for alarm.
That's a red flag.
That's alarming. $1,000. Oh man, you put in that work this week. Okay.
Exactly. Congratulate the nigga. Get a nigga. You remember? I remember when I was little, they used to give you some candy when you went to the bank. Now they don't give you shit. But call the police on your ass.
Right.
Now they put big old things.
You don't remember
on
them
the
suckers?
motherfuckers.
Yes, I do.
They so cheap now. They got shit that you can't steal the ink pens and shit.
Got them chains
Cheap ass
attached to
shit. Yeah,
everything.
cheap ass
Like I
bike.
can't rip this chain up out of here. Fuck your pen.
You got a chain on a 20-cent fucking.
Trump got them motherfuckers acting like that. Nigga.
All day, every
Sure,
day.
it's Trump's fault. I blame everything. on
Everything is his fault. But why I'm sick right now because Trump.
Trump.
You know what? I blame him for getting you sick. It was
Yes.
probably something that motherfucker, some bill he signed this week. Like some of that shit didn't look right.
He done threw something
You
out there in the
obviously didn't
atmosphere.
donate to the wall fund and shit. So.
Damn, that's what it was.
I gotta bring that up. We talking about black people going to cash $1,000 checks, but now the normal in America is a psycho president with a GoFundMe account. Before I even talk about what he asked for from Congress, a GoFundMe account right now is like $16 million that Trump supporters are giving him for that wall.
How much is the GoFundMe for hungry motherfuckers?
What?
Veterans. How much is it for veterans that want to run this motherfucker?
I swear to God,
live?
Marina.
There's
All right, first of all, I guess it was a government shutdown yesterday, like partial shutdown, because he was pissed that they wouldn't give him that money. At first, I heard it that he put out a tweet like they had approved it, but it was some kind of, I guess it didn't go all the way through or something, so he won his $5 billion for this wall. So I don't know if him personally or somebody in his cabinet or whoever the fuck.
Why the fuck do you build a wall for motherfuckers who are famous for digging tunnels? The fuck is a wall gonna do?
that is an excellent point.
Why the fuck? What's
That is
a
an
wall?
excellent point.
What's
Yeah.
a wall gonna do?
How deep is the wall gonna be?
Motherfuckers
Exactly.
got planes. Unless you're gonna build this motherfucker to the sky, the plane is gonna fly and bump into the motherfucking wall.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about no wall.
Amazing.
And what did you do? Build a wall all the way across the world? How long is this wall?
That's what I don't get. It's like, it seems so fake when he first mentioned it. Like, how you gonna build a wall along? You know how long the border is between
seriously.
the U.S. and Mexico?
Man, I wish I sold bricks. I put the motherfuckers on sale and still kill you for $1 trillion. A fucking wall. These motherfuckers digging tunnels longer than football fields,
Yeah.
longer than highways and shit. Tunnels.
Yeah. And, man, bro, all right, another GoFundMe account got started, I guess, by a non-Trump supporter. He put up a GoFundMe account for ladders
To get over the
funny
wall.
to get over the wall.
Ah.
And millions of dollars is going into that, too. But from what I hear, they, like, GoFundMe or whatever the fuck, they got backlash on them. Like, they going to cancel both accounts. They going to give everybody refunds. It's like, dude, y'all not doing that. We're not about to do this with y'all.
Man, GoFundMe get a lot of money though. For 16 million, what they want, like 10%?
10%.
Shit, well, donate on, motherfuckers. If I'm the donor, if I'm the GoFundMe president, donate on, dumb motherfuckers. Shit, I wish you would. That's a lot of fucking money.
I just want to know where's the funding for like fixing Flint pipes.
Right. Like they only need water.
They just want some water.
Some clean
like
water.
Like kids drinking lead-based water. Like that shit, you don't see that shit in stores. Lead-based, that shit's all from Michigan.
That shit ain't even on the news no more.
It's really not. Don't nobody talk about it. And it's all boils down to money because if they get sick, then here comes cancer. Here comes this and that and this and that, and everybody's getting paid. Mm-hmm. So keep them ill.
Yeah.
That's the thing about that wall. I read an article today. Like, the people that's going to make the steel to build that wall, of course, Donald Trump contracted them. It all got something to do. It all, like, tracked back to Russians. You know, like, Vladimir Putin and all that shit. Like, I'm not a big political dude, but I know Trump is his bitch. And so, basically, everybody, like, the motherfuckers that make the cement, Trump got a company. Or it's in
Bush got a company.
Yeah. So they all gonna benefit. But I ain't never seen a wall a motherfucker couldn't climb. What this wall gonna look like?
Man, unless you over here building indestructible roofs and porches and shit, why the fuck would you want to keep them motherfuckers out anyway?
Yeah.
You gotta need Mexicans.
We kind of do, because a lot of us is lazy.
Yeah.
And they gets to it. They works.
And y'all can't say we racist because I work with some Mexicans. I've always worked with Mexicans. I love them, but they will help you do your work.
Okay, well.
Man,
with no problem.
They're the only cleaning companies that really clean. You ever had some black motherfuckers? You ever see the difference between a black janitor and a Mexican janitor?
Yeah.
There's a big difference.
It is.
You talk to a black janitor a lot more. That nigga just want conversation.
Yeah.
That motherfucker ain't
Just
mop.
want a bunch of keys. Want a bunch of keys dangling off his shit. I got access to everything in the motherfucking building. I know this shit clean. I can get any room I want to.
Any fucking room I want. He the most important motherfucker in there.
See, this key here, they don't make this no more. This to the dungeon.
Oh my God.
To the Underground Railroad. This motherfucker got key to every motherfucking thing in the world. Shit, motherfucker, get the fuck out of here, that motherfucker. Y'all better leave the motherfucking Mexicans alone.
They get off and walk home with all them keys.
Yeah.
That's a nigga style. Like, that's how we do. But Mexicans, they get to it. So why are you trying to put them out so bad?
How you gonna sell groceries?
Right. They have like
Nigga, if you own a grocery store, shit, you gonna need Mexicans. Who the fuck else you know going to motherfucker with an EBT card with $4 million on this motherfucker in one household?
Latinos.
Yes.
Latinos.
Man, them motherfuckers eat.
Yeah. And good. Like good, bro.
Yeah.
It's like I've been cool with a lot of them. You go to their house, bro, it's eating. Like they cooking. Like feast on a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like what the fuck is going on? It's a bouncy house in the front.
They use every hour on the stove.
They keep the
every meal.
Yeah.
Gas bill like $5 million in one
that.
neighborhood and shit.
But they all get it together though.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen Latino, and I ain't even clowning on y'all because it's something like y'all know how to work together and stack out money together.
You don't kick your kids out at 18. Shit.
Yeah.
You stay in there, y'all got a whole big old nucleus of incomes coming in one fucking house. Mm-hmm. That shit's impressive. Niggas, we went shit. As soon as your daughter start growing titties, bitch, you leaving. You're leaving, bitch.
Oh, she's smelling herself. This bitch gotta go. You know what? I gotta ask both of y'all that question. I heard that a little while ago that black people kick their kids out too early.
And we don't get them ready for nothing.
I have to agree with that. We really do kick them out way too soon. Just because you are legally grown, you are not ready for this real ass grown ass world out here.
Man, it ain't 18. That many motherfuckers that hit 18 years old that's ready to be independent.
No,
I wouldn't. Yeah. Damn, 18 years old. I honestly didn't know what toothpaste costs. My mama bought that shit. Who buys tissue at 18? If you live with your parents, you don't buy tissue. You're not responsible for that. You barely buying your own damn clothes. You ain't buying your own shoes for real. Mm-hmm. You ain't doing it at 18. You don't really know what it's like to have to pay rent on time.
Right.
Exactly.
And then at 18, why would you expect me to have an income that will support a whole household? I'm not ready at 18.
Right.
Nah, hell no.
Leave me here. Let me get to be 50. About 50, I got shit figured out.
I got to figure it out by
Yeah,
then.
about 50, but 18, I just think we as a people want to kick ours away like they're a problem. So now you got your kids feeling like problem. That's why a lot of our society is fucked up, because you'll see black people the only motherfuckers I know of. I don't really hang around other cultures and shit, but it be the little boy be 7 years old. That's the man of the house.
Yeah.
No, that's not the motherfucking man of the house.
Exactly.
No, he's not. Stop telling him he is, because at 10 he gonna start trying to call shots.
Exactly.
Now you gonna go get your little boyfriend, little man friend and shit, and now your little 10-year-old running around the house with no shirt on, thinking he calling shots with a grown ass man.
Exactly.
See, our shit ain't even based to succeed.
No.
By 18, they take your ass to college, take your ass to the military, or take your ass to work.
Exactly.
To the workforce. You ain't at 18. You only really qualifying for minimum wage. What special skill do you have at 18?
None.
You don't have any. You supposed to have your ass in school.
Rapper.
Right.
Hey, the most fucked up part about our culture, well, not culture, about our people, like a lot of, and I praise youngsters who go to college and say they want to go to college. But a lot of people that I grew up in the hood, Chicago and KC, it's like when you get 18, it's like, okay, you think you done. Like, no more schooling.
Yeah.
About to get a job, I'm about to hustle full time. Like, even our parents, and I'm not knocking them, but it's like, bring home their high school diploma. Like, they don't say get a degree. I want my son to graduate high school.
No.
So is that fucked up?
Yes.
I don't know if it's for everybody, but that's what I always heard when I was young. I just want my son to graduate high school.
We don't have long-term goals like that. We don't tend to be a people. We really can't see no use in college for real. Not on a greater scheme. Honestly, I like my youngest son is in college, but the truth is, I work with motherfuckers that get college degrees. They doing the same thing I'm doing with a high school diploma. Mm-hmm. I look at my supervisors. I don't want to trade places with them. They got college degrees. Mm-hmm. They on salary. I'd rather be on an hourly wage because I'm only there for the money. So at 18, ain't no 18-year-olds at my job. Mm-hmm. They need to be the one to support.
Got slacks in that purse. I mean, all kind of rattling. All right, go ahead.
Like I just find it hard to think that a motherfucker can be financially, not even mentally ready. Financially ready at 18 is damn near impossible, bro. You be financially ready to struggle.
Yeah. Yeah,
you gonna know what the struggle is at 18 because you're gonna get out here and see a bunch of shit that you ain't ready for. Mm-hmm. So why? I hear motherfuckers say that stupid shit all the time. I've been on my own since I was 16. Well, nigga, you was a troubled motherfucker. You wasn't happy. You don't. Nah. If you on your own, see, our problem is the motherfuckers that can really get on their own at 18 are pregnant teenage mothers. That's because the government's gonna help you out.
Yeah,
that's the only reason you halfway ready. But if your rent wasn't subsidized and you wasn't getting a welfare benefit of some sort, you wouldn't be ready. Because the welfare benefit don't make you ready. That shit's designed to keep you broke.
Yeah,
keep you broke and dependent on a government that's not even gonna help your ass. That's
exactly.
That's a big ass motherfucking trap.
For a man at 18, it's hard. It's hard. If you don't want to work, like, I don't know what you're going to do. Like, you got to have a disability or something. And they still might deny you for that for like 6-7 years.
Yeah.
I seen a nigga with, I swear to God, I'm not making no joke. This nigga had lost like some fingers, like at work. He was a youngster. And they denied him for unemployment for years. I mean, he got fat on back pay, but I'm like, dude, this nigga lost like 3 fingers. Like, this nigga can't even hold a coffee cup, but you ain't going to give him disability.
Man, I had a homie come back from Desert Storm and couldn't get unemployment. How in the fuck do you fight a war for a country? Come back to this motherfucker and you begging for unemployment. They're like, nah, you ain't getting that shit. Well, you was employed, motherfucker. You dodging bullets every motherfucker.
That's a job. That's
a hell of a job.
Like, you should double the rate for Kansas. If it's 400, I should get 8. Like, nigga, you wouldn't fall for that shit.
I got a problem with anybody that donated to a wall. I got a fucking problem with you.
And the fucked up thing is not enough people. Like, all right, it's mostly, well, it's a lot of Republicans that voted against it. I ain't gonna give them, you know what I mean, too many props because y'all still roll with them on a lot of that other bullshit. But at least y'all had some kind of fucking
decency.
I'm glad you threw that out there because I didn't know what to say. At least y'all had some decency to say, hey, look, this is just dumb.
Yeah, a wall.
This is stupid.
I don't get that wall shit. I don't get that kick your kids out. I don't get a lot of shit that motherfuckers do and just act like it's some common shit to do.
Yeah.
I'm not kicking my kids out. I don't give a fuck. If they ain't ready, they ain't ready.
Yeah.
But I know I didn't do enough to get them ready at 18.
You almost got to be. You got to have generational money, I think so.
See, we don't have that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because if you're going to work every day, you can't teach a kid what they need to know. Like at 18 years ain't enough time. You're going to have to be putting in double time,
We ain't
triple
got no
time.
savings.
Tell me about it.
We ain't built like that on a big scheme of shit. We ain't ready for that kind of shit. We ain't. The only way we really becoming millionaires is through life insurance policies. Mm-hmm. That's about it. The only time we getting 6 figures at a time. Any black person I know that got $100,000 at one time or more came out for life insurance policy. Our parents don't have enough money. We not grounded in. We're not wealthy as people. So my dad ain't gonna die and leave me a multi-million-dollar company. Mm-hmm. My dad gonna die and leave me what's left of his life insurance.
Right.
Yeah.
Utmost. My mom, shit, we ain't got it like that. My dad ain't gonna be like, well, son, you get these 4 grocery stores and you split the other 2 shoe stores with your brothers and your sisters. Okay, you get this branch of the bank, you get this branch of the bank, you get this lumber company. We ain't got that shit.
Biggest company in the world, Walmart, all their kids run that shit. They all worth $40, $50 billion.
That's how white folks raise their kids, though. They've built all of these businesses up for them to run when they're gone. Black folks didn't.
We leave our kids cars.
We leave them debt
and bills
because they in debt when they turn about 3 or 4 years old because the cable in their name. We just didn't do that, and we should have.
Yeah, exactly. We should have. I keep bringing up fucking shit that I'd have been through and seen, but when somebody dies, like people just start arguing over like who get a bed, who get the TV,
who get the dresser.
You know what I mean?
Who get the guns?
Right.
Oh man, you driving that car? Man, who fuck gives a fuck about your fucking car? You're fucking dead.
Exactly. And they driving the motherfucker the same day. Like, bro, can the man be getting in the ground for y'all driving shit?
Like you wasn't waiting on this one. You better not drive my car to my funeral, motherfucker.
If you pull up to my shit in my car,
it's going to be a fucking hunting.
It's going to be a
I'm going to hunt you.
I hope I can get up and come back from that shit. That's the most fuck. It's funny, but it's not. It's sad as fuck, but you got to make light of that shit. Because shit, until we change it, it's just going to be a normal.
We can't change it. We don't know how.
Don't have no fish fry for me. If if my insurance don't kick in, don't put no GoFundMe account on Facebook because don't nobody like me like that. Ain't nobody gonna put no money in there. Just leave me in the morgue like until they be like, you know what? Let's bury this motherfucker.
Gen X is making $1 million off selling these motherfucking Rest in Peace T-shirts. They making a fucking mint off that shit. It'd be a lot of motherfuckers in there. A lot of them getting Rest in Peace T-shirts.
Yeah,
for my nigga.
Yeah. It's one little machine I can go buy myself and make these shirts.
Exactly.
Holla at me, y'all.
I'm about to start pre-pressing these motherfuckers. Just add a name to the motherfucker. Rest in peace.
Right.
I'll put in little Tony later.
Yep.
just mass produce these motherfucking Rest in Peace T-shirts.
Hey, bro, ain't that the saddest shit ever, though? And it's only about 20 names. You never hear, like, it's always the same name when one of us die. So, you could print them motherfuckers up and never have to go back.
Man, I just hope they don't
the
put
20 top black names.
And then you got a club picture on your obituary.
Yes, holding a cup of alcohol with the this and the that's going on. Like, hey, man, I don't want to go out like this. I don't want to go out like this.
All I see of black films is shit I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want y'all selling no chicken dinner.
No.
I don't want you niggas piled up in firelight, pouring liquor on the curb for Vail because he miss me.
Fuck that. You better drink that. I'll pay for that.
Fuck yeah. I ain't pouring out. I love this nigga, but I ain't pouring out no liquor.
I ain't pouring out nothing.
For what?
I'm gonna drink this for you.
For what?
I'm gonna drink this for you. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'd appreciate it.
I got you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
No.
You gonna pour it? Come and pour it on me.
Oh Lord! Open up this casket real fast. I gotta give it his last shot.
Throw a 50, 17, 38 in the casket with me. Bury me with the motherfucker. I don't give a shit. Don't pour the shit out.
Don't pour it out.
Don't pour it out.
You come in there and just pour that. Put a cup in my hand or something, bro.
Plus, I like Kool-Aid. I drink this much Kool-Aid as I do Remy. I wouldn't give a fuck if niggas drunk some Kool-Aid for me.
Man, what else would I have some Kool-Aid? I ain't no Kool-Aid in a while. I just seen. Go ahead. Sing that.
This
All my
is for...
homies and that gangsta lean.
And it be Kool-Aid. Hell yeah, cheap. Yeah.
And it's so fucked up we can sit here and talk about this, even when it comes to Kool-Aid. I saw a fucking post on Facebook, a real video from a news station that 2 people got shot over some Kool-Aid.
What?
Did you see that?
I didn't.
What the fuck?
Was the last 2 packs? I mean, the Kool-Aid don't ever go out in the store.
Kool-Aid ain't nothing but 30 cents. You can get, no, 10 for $1.
Well, sometimes niggas mix the wrong flavors.
Because nobody really like grape.
Too much.
And they need to be dealt with
Hey,
immediately.
If you mix like grape and orange, you need to die.
You do.
Don't fuck no Kool-Aid up. Shit. It's certain flavor because the shit look yucky in a cup. If the shit Kool-Aid is supposed to be pleasing to the eye. I'm a Kool-Aid drinker. It's got to look like a refreshing beverage. If you ever mix grape and orange together,
it's not very appealing. It's not.
Shit look like mud. Don't do that shit.
You know you a Kool-Aid connoisseur when you drinking Kool-Aid out of like glass cups. Because Kool-Aid cups, you couldn't see through them motherfuckers.
Right.
Like the dollar cup, 69-cent cups at the grocery store your grandma used to bring, them plastic motherfuckers. I never saw the Kool-Aid. I saw it in a jug, but I ain't never seen it in my cup. This nigga said,
why do they make
grape and orange?
Like, why do they make Kool-Aid already made? Why you got to make the shit yourself?
Because niggas and their sugar intake is a lot different than white folks and their sugar.
Yeah, that's true.
We like a shit ton of sugar.
Because I'm 48 years old. I ain't never measured my sugar in my Kool-Aid.
No, you don't.
I do that shit on sight.
You have to eyeball it. It ain't even right if you measure it.
White people Kool-Aid different anyway. They put fruit in their Kool-Aid.
You know what I do?
Like the commercials.
I put the
You
water
ever
in
seen
the
that? They got
motherfucker.
grapes and shit in there.
Yeah.
Then I stir the water up so it be like a tornado and shit. Then I add the ingredients in that motherfucker so I can see my shit being mixed up. Y'all see that shit be dope.
That's fun. That's actually fun.
Yeah, fun with Kool-Aid.
It's like a science experiment.
That sounds like an experience.
Yeah.
I was about to say, you see that Kool-Aid jug over there?
It is. You got some Kool-Aid?
You got a big ass Kool-Aid jug too. See,
You
that's
got
more
some
than 2
Kool-Aid.
quarts.
They'll make some Kool-Aid.
See, that's more than 2 quarts. You gotta mix flavors with that motherfucker.
I'm about to talk about my cousin. I love her to death. She from California. Like my uncle and my aunt, they stay out in California. And like she's a valley girl. Like you ever see the TV shows, you got the white girl.
Yeah.
They got the black friend, that's her. The funniest part, I love her to death. I ain't talking real shit. I'm just talking funny shit. Like, all right, she came. They was here. I can't remember. I think it was in April. No, June. Because I remember my girl's birthday was around that time. And we was having a get together. I said, y'all come over. We gonna make breakfast, and then shit, we gonna end up cooking dinner. We just gonna hang out. You know what I mean? I called in, got 2 points from work. My family in town. So she said, Ronnie, you got some Kool-Aid? I was like, no, I'll get some though. She brought that goddamn Kool-Aid. I don't know what she thought I didn't have. I didn't have one.
That's different. I ain't never had nobody bring a canister for Kool-Aid.
Man, bro, she went and bought that motherfucker from the grocery store. I have not used it.
That motherfucker huge. That motherfucker look like a Super Bowl trophy. That motherfucker huge.
Hey, thanks, cuz. I still got that big motherfucker here. And one of these days, I'm going to make... Now, Vel going to make the Kool-Aid with the tornado.
I'm a professional. I got certain people come to my house that can't make the Kool-Aid. Like, it's motherfuckers that been come to my house that's banned from making Kool-Aid and shit. Motherfucker make shit too tart, too fucked up. I need my motherfucking diabetes. I ain't even got shit. Like the old people say, my sugar.
Yeah, yeah.
My sugar to get fucked up.
Hey, what fucked up my Kool-Aid drinking experience is that I got hooked on Gatorade and Powerade for years.
That shit terrible.
It is, but no, it kind of grew on me.
It ain't good for you, bro. Sodium and that shit.
Yeah. And then I hear like white people tell me, man, it's too much sugar in there. I'm like, I can't taste it.
Yeah.
Like, where is it?
You know what I hate? Especially, I be having some health issues and shit. It's always the out of shape motherfuckers down there dead telling me about my health.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I'm not taking motherfucking health advice from a 400-pound woman. Bitch, you use your air fryer if you want to. I'm not doing that.
You still ain't supposed to eat a whole chicken out of fucking air fryer. It ain't that fucking healthy.
Man, the chicken ain't healthy. Motherfucker act like the crust is what's killing us. It ain't the crust. It ain't the motherfucking crust is laying niggas in the damn bed, motherfucker. Shit. That steroid meat, motherfucker.
You know what? You got a good point. It's not the crust.
About the crust, shit. Fuck the crust. I be looking at motherfuckers saying the most ignorant shit. Y'all that fried food. Well, motherfucker, it's meat.
Exactly.
Meat's the killer. It don't matter how you cooking the goddamn meat.
Meat is the killer.
I use granola oil, whatever.
Granola oil.
Whatever.
I use granola oil too.
Yeah, I use
don't.
that shit.
I don't.
No, not really.
I do.
I thought of canola or
It
something.
is.
Canola, whatever. When the shit be on sale, I get that shit. I get unconscious for the price.
Yeah.
But it costs a lot to go on a diet.
Hell
It
yeah.
really does. It does cost a lot to
I ain't
eat
eating
right.
healthy. Go to the in-house, just get a salad.
Again, back to that old everybody got to make money. It's easier to eat fucked up because you go get sick and die off it and they go get paid. Mm-hmm. So here we are again. Back
I ain't hating. Live on.
Man, you know what?
On granola oil.
Granola. Are you trying to be funny, motherfucker? I understand this shit wrong, but the good shit.
The good shit is actually olive oil.
Nah, that shit fry too fast. That burns meat on olive oil.
You can fry chicken in olive oil?
No, you can try.
Wait a minute, I thought olive oil came in them little ass.
No, my olive oil thing is about as bigger than this.
All right, no, I
didn't know
tried
they
the
sold
olive
it.
oil shit, but I think I use like the extra virgin, the extra virgin. Nah, that shit cooked too fast. That shit get too hot.
What is extra virgin olive oil?
I don't know, dog. I'm telling you, your shit be done on the outside,
but virgin on the
it's a
inside.
bloody mess on the inside.
That's probably why they call it that.
It's nasty.
First motherfucker tried to fry some chicken in that oil, he called it extra virgin. It kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
it was still pink on the inside.
Yeah, I ain't feeling that shit. I tried that shit. I tried to saute some greens one time. That shit.
Saute?
I thought saute some greens. As dumb as that shit said, yeah.
I was just about to say, I ain't never had no saute greens.
In the olive oil?
In the olive oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, no,
First
I've never
of all,
done that.
That shit's terrible.
I didn't do that.
Greens got to cook a minimum of 2 hours. You can't saute no shit for no 2 hours. No. I tried it on fancy smancy shit. I ain't living like that. I like this shit tastes like spinach.
Bro, greens take all day.
Thank you. Like
back in the day, your grandparents didn't have, they didn't use timers. They was like, okay, when she goes to school and come back, turn the greens off.
Church. My mom put the motherfuckers on before we go to church.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
They be almost done.
That's how grandparents measured time, by what somebody did. By the time your granddaddy get home, it'd be ready. There was never a timer. You ain't had no clock on the stove. Well, if you did, you didn't use that motherfucker.
It's true. When I first started making greens, I asked my mom, "How long do you cook them?" I don't know. You just do it. Okay, all right. Well, I'm just gonna stay in the kitchen and watch them.
Yeah, you asking me no questions. Just do
it. Your day.
You know,
there's a day in your life you can never get back.
I didn't know at first, so I had to just watch them. Like, are y'all done yet? Nope, they ain't. Mama, give me an idea.
2 football games,
and they'll be ready.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ain't no timer on no goddamn green shit.
And you know what? Something popped in my head. You said you went, before you came, you had a steak. Another thing, I was talking to this chick at work, and I had just seen a video. I'm a Facebook fanatic. I work 12 hours, so I got to be on Facebook. I really ain't working. I'm there getting my social media pay. I saw this fucking chart for steaks, and they was like, delete me if you eat your shit like up here, like medium well or well. They had these, it was this motherfucker cutting up a steak with a spoon.
What?
That was raw.
Yeah, it was like, when they got done, it was like blood everywhere. How you eat your steak?
Medium well.
How about you, Marina?
I don't really eat steak, but when I do, it is medium well.
Okay. I was about to say, dude, if you go bloody on us.
Oh, no.
I don't know what's wrong with people who do that.
It's
bro,
nasty.
you see me nodding my head to her. She eat raw steak. I just didn't buy that medium well shit. Fuck that medium rare. Walking straight to the field and biting that fucking cow.
That's nasty.
She kind of hesitated. Medium well.
Medium well. I had to think about that because I don't really like steak that much. So
well, see, they take the fun out of well done. I used to be a well done motherfucker.
Me too.
They take the fun out of that shit.
It's like dry as I don't know what.
Man, that shit tastes like chalk. I can't do well done no more.
Straight
Maybe I'm
eraser.
old and my teeth don't work like they supposed to work or something.
Yeah.
But medium well, I need a little bit of pink in that motherfucker. I need to feel like this motherfucker been cooked on both sides. It's restaurants now. Like the real good, the high quality steak restaurants.
Yeah.
They won't cook anything over medium. Medium. Not medium well, they won't cook it. Or they tell you they won't guarantee your steak after it's been done more than medium. Them $100 steak
What
houses,
the fuck?
they want you to eat raw meat, boy.
It's just another way to kill the black man.
That's for people that cook, that hunt.
I got a funny little story. Back in the day, in my hustling days, I went over to this lady house. And,
How long ago was that?
It was about 2 years.
I was hell no.
About one president ago. I was out here.
I was about 18, 19, and this old lady I used to always go by her house, and like she had no money that day, so she gave me. You remember the Hereford house?
Yeah.
She gave me hell of these fucking like blue coupons. You don't have to spend shit. That shit was like Hereford money. Man, I was going through there for like a week. Man, pretty soon I had enough to take the whole. I was like, you know what? I got the whole clique in there with me. And I wasn't no steak eater. Like, my mama wouldn't make me no motherfucking steak when I was younger. Like, how you like your steak? I ain't had it up right.
Salisbury. I like my shit Salisbury.
Right.
Ain't in the pack.
Exactly. So you feel me? I go in there, and I had only seen people order a steak on the movies. You hear motherfuckers say rare. So I'm in my ghetto ass in there like shit. All right, I'm gonna order a steak. Not only did I order a steak, I ordered some shrimp. But I ordered, I'm thinking fried. You know what I mean? So I ordered I think it was shrimp cocktail though. You know that shit come to you raw.
Right.
So they just knew we was ghetto. I sent the shrimp cocktail back. They brought this shit with all kind of raw ass shrimp and some cocktail sauce. I sent that back. Like I said, I was 19, 20, fresh out the ghetto. I wasn't even paying with money. Once they seen them coupons, they really was like, oh, these niggas ain't about to tip us.
You can tell niggas ain't gonna tip.
Man, and yeah, we did leave. We perpetuated the stereotype that niggas don't tip because we ordered like $400 worth of shit. But anyway, I ordered a rare steak, and they brought that motherfucker to me, and that motherfucker was still making noises.
Rare.
I'm like, I didn't order this, and the old girl just looked at me like, you little ghetto motherfucker. Yes, you did. You said rare.
Does it sound like my sick sound?
It's I'm about to say, do it real quick. Yeah. The voice was deeper. It had a deeper voice. That motherfucker yawned when she put it on the table. Like, what the fuck is this? But yeah. No rare for me, bro. When I saw that shit, I damn near threw the fuck up.
I don't do rare. I got a homegirl that eat that shit rare. I've been one of them little, speaking of Facebook, I've been one of them little cook things. She eat that shit rare. I go in on every time she say that dumb shit, but I need to cook my food. Cook it all the way through. And it's amazing how you can order a steak rare. That's supposed to be some healthy shit. But niggas don't never order no pork chops rare.
Hell no. You don't
Fuck
order
no.
nothing else in the meat industry rare.
The pig got a bad motherfucking rep.
It does. And you know what? Hey, y'all, don't think that we racist because we single out certain cultures for saying certain shit. But I heard a white woman say that you're not supposed to eat pork. You know how a nigga go grab a pork chop and just start biting that motherfucker. She was like, when you eat pork, you gotta like eat some bread or something like to soak out the toxins or something.
I believe it.
I'm like, shit, many just naked pork chops is how they ate. Shit.
No, not even with bread.
Hell no.
You pick a pork chop up and bite it. I don't even need green beans with my pork chops. I need a fucking piece of pork in a heartbeat.
I don't have to eat shit. Like, I don't have to have another with a pork chop. Like, I might make a sandwich with the first one, but the next one's all freestyle. Shit, you know what I mean? But they say that's bad for you. They say
all pork is bad. Yeah, a pig is just a dirty ass animal. Mm-hmm. So you eating all the shit he ate, including the shit. So yeah, I'm good on pork. That'll kill you fast. Anything else gonna take some time, but that pork will kill you fast.
I don't know, but motherfuckers say that though.
everything else gonna take some time.
Our grandparents ate pork. Them motherfuckers lived to be 90 and 103 and
well,
shit.
you know, the pigs was different back then. Everything has changed. Everything. Even the air we breathe has changed. Mm-hmm. Everything is different. Everything is different. So yeah, they ate a whole lot of pork. My grandma was 90 something. I don't know what she was.
Do her wig be straight?
She don't wear a wig. Excuse you, sir.
I just said a lot of a lot of people need to help their
She
people
don't
out.
wear a wig.
I see a lot of crooked wigs lately. The wind don't be blowing and shit. I just be wanting to just come here, Greg. Let me touch that up for you. Come here, mama. Let me just do it straight.
I think when I was growing up, my grandma was the only grandma on the block without a wig. She the only one that had her natural hair.
Yeah.
Shit, my mama had her natural hair, but I'm telling you, man, we had this long staircase lead up to the bedrooms and shit. At the top of the staircase was wig heads.
Okay.
And the motherfuckers had wigs on like you in bunnies or some shit, too. And it took me to damn near adulthood to realize my mama wore the wigs. I thought the shit was decoration. I didn't know shit. I found out my mama wore wigs. Shit fucked me up. I just figured that she had a hobby. Shit, fuck it. She like wigs. She collects them.
I was just about to say, how old were you when you just first realized that women wore wigs? Because for a minute, like, I'm one of them. You know what? I'm bad at it now. Like, so you got some niggas 35, 40. They can just look at a woman and tell when it's a wig.
They've
like
gotten cold-blooded nowadays.
I still can't spot it.
Dude.
They cold-blooded nowadays. They really literally growing out your scalp. Like,
yeah.
They good.
I sit around and try to guess who got on the wig. Dude, I'm known to walk around the club and tug a bitch hair. And the bitch, and the only way I can tell it's a wig when they turn around and be like, boy, don't play. Okay, now I know.
That's a wig.
I just fucked up your hairline. That your shit a quarter inch off. The one friendly tug. I do that shit all the time, dog.
A friendly wig tug. I can remember. I'm doing a lot of reminiscing. We went to Mississippi the first time I knew it, because I said my grandma didn't wear wigs. My mom was too young to wear wigs. But my aunt, when we went down to Mississippi, like, you know the little, like, Cheeto braids that be up on there?
You call them Cheeto braids?
They look like little Cheetos.
I'm trying to picture this. I can't picture this.
The little, because they wasn't cornrows. I know my shit nappy, but they got a pattern. Like, these motherfuckers just be all over the place, like, pointing everywhere. And she just talking to us, like, you know what I mean, the whole family there ain't saying that, man. I guess she got a little hot. She just took the wig off and just kept talking. I'm looking like, I didn't know that type of things, those type of things happen. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
it's the first time.
I didn't wear wigs.
I ain't trust nobody after that.
Young girls wear wigs now. Kansas City might be the wig capital of the world, bro.
Oh, no, that may be Atlanta.
I ain't never been there, so
Never?
never. Well, I went to Freaknik, but that don't count.
That was like 98.
Yeah. Yeah, they say Atlanta is like the HIV capital of the world, though.
Yeah, it's crawling with the creepies.
Why is that, though?
I don't know.
What's wrong?
It's
a lot of fags
a lot
in
of
Atlanta.
gay guys. Yeah.
I was about to say something, but he took it out.
Okay, yeah.
Took the words out my mouth.
There, I was thinking it, but never mind. Because, you know, speaking of gay motherfuckers. Why?
The views and opinions of LaBelle Caldwell Sr. are strictly his, solely his own.
They do not represent.
Why do gay motherfuckers act like they don't condone safe sex? Why don't they be the number one proponents of the shit?
Yeah.
But gay motherfuckers just never seem to be like, put a condom on. They don't act like they even care about safe sex.
I mean, you do when you see those commercials for like, I'm HIV positive. It's always a gay person.
But see, here's the thing. Yeah. But see, I think
they don't ever have them for condom commercials.
It's hard to have booty sex.
What?
With a condom on.
What?
You know, because
booty sex.
A vagina will lubricate.
Yeah.
Once aroused.
Self-lubricate, like a self-cleaning oven.
But a booty hole doesn't. So the booty hole just popped the rubber. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe you need a different type of condom, strength of condom for gay motherfuckers. I don't know. Shit.
You gotta have a super strength, super lube.
Yeah.
Like you gotta buy.
Saliva.
You gotta buy that Jiffy Lube. You just can't pick it up at BP or something like that.
Yeah, it can't be that.
Saliva.
I think the motherfucking condom should say for gay.
Saliva.
This the booty sex. This the booty sex condom. So this motherfucker, you know, then is extra strength because
that would cause a lot of. You know what would be wrong with that? Like, what if you just heard, because you gonna hear, like, hey, bro, the motherfucking, the gay condoms that they sell at BP, like, the motherfuckers super strong, they won't pop, and they, like, super lubricated.
Nigga, how you know?
So, then you catch a nigga like, no shit, and he try to sneak in there, and then all of a sudden everybody, like, see him putting the box in his pocket.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the motherfucker said Tony gay.
I just wish gay motherfuckers would come out and speak on safe sex. Bottom line, you know, I don't want to.
You're right.
Just,
hey, you know what? That actually brings me into a topic that I wrote down. Like, Mattel is creating the Barbie creators. They created where they putting out a same sex couple, like it's like a marriage thing. Saying they want to teach kids that different type of families exist and shit like that. The thing I don't get though is that we're in 2019. Like, kids know different type of families exist. Kids know when they dad or they mom. I mean, you know if a fucking woman living in the house and ain't no man there, like, you know something. So you think that's too much, too early for kids to like be like pushing that on them, like the toys you play with is same sex? What if you never even would think about that until you were late teens or something? Why you got to think about it now? Like, why you got to think about that when you 5? You don't know nothing about sex.
I do believe that's way too soon. They don't know nothing. These minds are still being molded, and you are pushing them towards one way. Mm-hmm. I think it's way too soon for all of that in these little young minds. Mm-hmm. Like
and that's what I think. What if all of a sudden, just because they play with that toy, because you know kids, like, they fantasize about their toys, this their hero, I want to be like this, and all of a sudden now, since you push that on them, then that's the way they are. Which ain't nothing wrong with it, y'all. Don't write us no letters. Don't write me no letters.
Right.
But I still don't think it should be forced on anything. Like, you shouldn't force any type of sexual orientation on a kid that should be thinking about.
Man, it's more.
Oh, fuck the kid. You forcing it on me too. Like, I don't. Shit.
Exactly.
Shit.
It's more to being gay than sexual. Mm-hmm. It seems like when the media and everything concentrates on homosexuality, it's about the sexual part of the shit. Mm-hmm. And that ain't gotta be it. Just like when you watch a heterosexual couple on TV, they not talking about sex.
Exactly.
But the minute you bring up a gay couple, it's about sex. It's just,
yeah.
If you're gonna introduce us to the shit full realm. Everything ain't gotta be surrounded by sex. Mm-hmm. That's the problem. The part that I can't get with.
You know what? That makes sense too, and that is how you see it. It's like overly sexually charged. It's like,
yeah,
damn, this is a bit much. Maybe people will be more open to at least, like, all right. I'm the type of dude. Don't get me wrong. Like, watching a show, like, what was that damn show? Was it Will and Grace? You remember that show?
Yes.
I used to like that show, but I never admitted. This is the first time I admitted to somebody that shit was funny as hell. Like, the homies walk in, you gonna change that shit. You know what I mean? I used to watch it. Like, wasn't nothing wrong with it, but it wasn't like overly fucking like, hey, this nigga with a man every day. Just like my girl watches some of the craziest shit on HBO. I think HBO's the king. They like the biggest station that just throws that at you. Like, I don't want to be watching a show with my girl. All of a sudden, I see, like you said, 2 dudes having butt sex. Like, he's be into that shit. Like, I'm not ready for that shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, this isn't my television preference right here. You know what I mean?
Man, dude, that's the number one reason why motherfuckers ain't watching Empire. And
no, I don't watch Empire because they openly.
It's too much.
Yeah,
it's too much, man. Dude, you can be what you gonna be, but every episode you ain't gotta tongue kiss this dude because every episode I don't see a man kiss a woman.
Exactly.
So I ain't really with that part of it. Everything's just too much sex for me.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
I ain't.
Yeah, that's what more I'm leaning towards too when it comes to the kids, because that's what is all being displayed. It's just sex. Mm-hmm. Sex with this man, sex with this man, sex with this man from another man, sex with this woman from another woman. All in these kids' face. First off, they gonna be like, "Ooh, they kissing." They're like, "Wait a minute, that's 2 dudes."
Yes,
it's hard
They're
enough.
Confused.
It's hard enough when you little. You know, you watch TV, you see some motherfuckers kiss. Now you gonna try to kiss the girl.
Yeah.
Now the boy gonna kiss the boy.
They're like, wait a minute, am I doing this wrong? Am I supposed to kiss you, Johnny?
Exactly.
Johnny, come here, let me kiss you.
It's just a lot.
And Johnny been waiting on it.
Yeah. Like,
Because he watching that shit at the crib, too. That's what I'm saying. They too impressionable to be putting, especially you already got TV.
Yeah.
They could go on YouTube. They see all of this shit. Now, all of a sudden, the ones that maybe not search for that type of thing and blah, 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 now all of a sudden you putting it to them when they 3 or 4 playing with a Barbie. Like, okay, so this is what a relationship looks like. Because you might not have a relationship in your house. You might be living with your single dad.
A lot of, even, man, I ain't even going to speak on the dudes. Because I ain't really seen they shit and really thought about they shit.
Yeah.
But a lot of these bitches.
God damn it.
The fusion opinions expected. Lavelle Carr was saying yours. Solely his.
A lot of these bitches
Did not
ain't
represent
gay.
any way the way Marina and Ron feels.
A lot of these bitches ain't gay. A lot of these bitches is heartbroken. So all you doing is you getting a heartbroken bitch to say, fuck these niggas, I'm about to start fucking with some bitches. And then she go get with some bitches that break her heart. So that shit makes no sense, bitch. You just a heartbroken motherfucker now. You're not gay. Your heart's broke.
You ran out of hearts. Now both of them broken.
Yeah.
This is what I don't get about that, and I will speak on that. I don't think, like, first of all, women will like go back and forth with it. Like, I ain't gay no more. I'm gay. I ain't gay no more. I'm gay. If you are that, I mean, but look, Vel, me and you can't talk on that because women they can do that and not be gay. Like, women can go in the same dressing room and not be considered gay. Women can sleep in the same bed and not be considered gay.
Okay.
I'm not saying that's easy to slide into. Like, okay, let's have sex and we can get away with all of these
pop
things.
each other on the ass and they not considered gay.
Women squeeze each other's breasts.
Dance on each other.
Motherfucker come out like, how my titties look? And they just naked. Like, oh, girl, you
gay,
good.
What makes you gay is who you sleep with. It doesn't matter.
I mean, before a man, that's like, y'all get away with some gay shit.
It can come off gay off site, but what can make you gay, man or woman, is who you got in that bed with. If you got in bed with another woman and y'all got down with the get down, okay, you're gay.
What if it's a threesome?
You're gay 3 times.
What if it's 2 men? No, what if it's what if it's 2 women and a man, and the women touch?
And the women touch?
The women get down. Are they gay? Or they just in the moment? So I heard a lot of people say that's just freaky.
She's gaily in the moment.
Yeah.
When she gets her ass up out the bed and gets dressed to go to work in the morning.
She's still gaily in the moment.
No, you can't still be in the moment.
Okay, well, not in that moment. That moment still gonna go with her though.
For a man, if you have a moment like that, you gay the rest of your life.
Thank you.
I mean, that woman.
You can't have one slip up.
That woman's gonna be gay too. She slept with a woman. A lot of people ain't gonna see it like that, but that's just how that double standard works. But
see, I like double standards.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I do
because it works in your favor.
I just appreciate the realness of them. I like double standards. I like the whole term. It's a lot of shit that goes down.
Give us an example,
please.
An example of a double standard
that you like.
We're driving down the street.
Okay.
Me and my wife. We're driving down the street. The car gets on the flat. She doesn't even think about anything. She just says it's my job to change the flat. It's a fucking double standard. It's her car.
Yeah.
Women don't. It's certain things women do and certain things men do.
Yeah.
Like I say, if the dishes are dirty, don't look at me. That's a woman's job. Just like I assume the right to say, when that car got on the flat, it's my job.
Yeah.
I don't look at her change the damn flat. I'm gonna change the damn flat. It's flat. Shit men do and shit.
Yeah, that's one of the obvious ones too. Like it's always like you learn something like trash. And women, they'll push it toward that double standard. Like I could wake up, I'm about to go to work, and when I look at the door, it's like 3 trash bags stacked up on top of each other so I could take it out. But I would never go and pile up clothes next to the washing machine. It was like
but not.
There you go. Or it's just gonna be some problem.
Yeah, you gotta have a conversation about it.
Yeah, we gotta talk. First of all, nigga, so I do that because I want to, not because you make it.
I like the fact that shit like that exists. I'm a chauvinistic person. I believe men provide. I believe men provide. So I don't have a problem with that. If the bills is due, I believe the man needs to get off his ass and go pay the bills. Period. The man's hungry. I think the woman need to take her ass to the kitchen and cook the food. Period. Even though.
How do you feel about that, Maria?
Well, shit, nigga, if you can cook too, you can get your ass in there and cook too.
Most men can cook. That's the whole thing.
But I don't have a problem cooking.
But it's not their responsibility.
Don't make it my thing. Don't make it just a woman thing.
No, it is a woman thing.
No, goddamn it.
It is a woman thing.
What'd I say?
I bought the food.
And what if I bought the food?
You just went over here. you extended yourself into what you wanted to do. But I'm just saying.
You went above and beyond.
Right. Like, I think, like there's no 50-50. Let me put it like that. There is no 50-50. In every relationship, someone has to make the ultimate decision in the case that y'all cannot agree on something.
Who gets up against the soapy towel?
The man.
Is that on the man?
Because most times I'm laying there with the nut all over me, so you got to get up and go get it, or nut dropping all over to the floor. Then that's a bigger mess. House it is.
If it's y'all house, yeah.
No.
But
because you got to clean me up. I'm the one that's got to be cleaned up. So you go get that goddamn towel.
I think we're going to do a Facebook poll on that. Who's supposed to get it?
Who's supposed to get the soapy towel? Chime in, people. I need to know who gets the soapy towel. If you are laying there, women, if you laying there with nut from head to toe.
God damn.
Who got the nut from head to toe?
Oh, on my body. It's on my person. It's on me.
Yeah, you don't need to move.
Well,
I can't move.
That's a Curtis.
I can't. Okay, damn it.
If I just got a deposit on you.
Yeah, you stay right there.
You stay right there.
Don't move.
But then when I'm wiping it, I'm going to be like, ugh.
Oh.
I don't want to see my nut.
It's yours.
I don't want to see
it. Did you? It's yours. You said that with joy.
At that point, it's yours.
Yeah, I gave that to you.
You earned that.
That was a gift.
So that was mine.
That's on you, baby.
Hey, the messed up thing is, and I don't know if I'm just nasty, but I think like 3 or 4 years into it, soapy towels get like less seldom. Like you just go to sleep, like wash the sheets tomorrow.
That's kind of a.
We just sleep. Nigga, we go.
Fact.
Ain't nobody getting up. I'm sick of this debate. Let's just go to sleep. And then we'll wake up in the morning and worry about that shit.
We'll worry about it in the morning. What can happen overnight? What can happen overnight?
If you waiting on me, you give me a towel. I'm telling you, I'm going to wake up crusty in the morning.
Wake up stuck to the bed. Get out the bed, the whole sheet on your shit.
Listen, y'all laying in puddles. Ain't changed nothing, ain't did nothing, ain't laid a towel out or nothing.
That's why I make sure we do it on her side of the bed. I ain't sleeping in no puddle.
God damn it.
I'm nasty.
All right, I got to bring up New Year's. We got to get off of it.
Why you stop?
I'm sitting here looking at you.
What was you about to say?
Right,
I did catch the end of that. Like, motherfucker.
I said, never mind. I'm going to have to put a disclaimer. The views expressed.
The views, I was just about to say it.
I think Vail gonna get us kicked off a Podbean on this episode.
I think I'm just gonna be quiet. I think I know what I need. I know what I need to shut up right now.
What we gonna do is whoever got the most energy after that session, get up and get the towel.
And then he gonna fake like he ain't got no more energy.
That's true. And it's most likely the woman that got the most energy.
Fuck it, just rock, paper, scissors.
You can, or just lay your ass down and figure it out in the morning.
You know how hard a man got to go for the woman not to have no more energy. You really gotta damn near kill yourself for them not to have no more energy.
Yeah, I wanted some more.
You right.
Women can have multiples. You gotta get them in double digits for their ass just to be like fucked up.
That's why niggas.
If your woman get up fry some chicken, you didn't do it right.
Yeah.
Baby, you want some wings?
You having a moment over here, Mariah?
I had a flashback.
You did so. You just take your
That
head
nigga
and bam
put
it into
some
the
chicken
microphone.
wings in the oven too. Shit. You want some wings? I do, baby. Damn, I do. Thank you. And he got the towel.
Oh shit!
If he got the towel,
he got the towel and cooked some wings.
If he got the towel and cooked some wings, he don't live there.
It was his house.
He don't live
that
there.
nigga ain't got no job. He doing all
trying to
that.
stay.
Yeah, exactly.
But he live.
Oh, okay. All right.
It was
Well,
his house.
all right. I'm about to say he had to be like spending the night. There's no way a nigga gonna get up and do all that shit. I'm sleepy. Like I'm 41, so I just go to sleep. I'm old. When I was younger, I'd be like, I gotta make a run.
Shit, I turn and put my booty on you. I'm about to do the fetal position. Read your book, fry your wings, do whatever you gotta do. I got a full-time job, motherfucker. I need my sleep. I gotta prove shit to nobody.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep. I'm tired. And then you ain't gonna make me feel bad about being tired. That was a whole nut I just busted.
A whole one.
A whole one.
Compared to your 6.
Yeah, my toes don't usually look like this. Take me like 12 minutes. My toes are straightened up. Long enough. We're going to be having pillow talk like a motherfucker. It's going to be my idea.
We definitely got to discuss that.
Yeah.
Toe curling.
Look at my toes, baby. She said she's the massage.
What makes the toes curl? What is it that makes the toes curl? Is it head? Is it the actual sex? Is it the intimacy of the sex? What is it?
What you really mean by a curl? You mean like when the toe next to the big toe, when you do that?
Yeah, when they all like.
Is that it? But if all of them curl,
I'm talking about like,
it's some hell of a shit.
Like baboon step. Like climb a tree. Shit. I'm talking about
Hold on to the tree from the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just walk right up this motherfucker.
Oh, you talking foot fist? That's what you mean.
Foot fist.
Yeah.
Hashtag foot fist.
I think we just started something with the foot fist.
I think so. Hashtag foot fist.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. I be in the moment though. I don't know. I suggest the motherfucker I'm with close their eyes and be in the moment like me, because I ain't got all that. And I'm good.
I ain't got all night.
I ain't got all night. Boy.
Not at all.
If you fucking all night, something wrong with your life.
And I gotta, you know what? I gotta ask. That's why I always like to have a female on the show. Take a working man, 60 to 80 hours average. How many times is he expected to blow you out? How many times is he expected? You know how you see these things like the average couple has sex 3 to 7 times a week?
It's a myth.
And then I'd be like,
it's a myth.
I love hearing like you see it on TV or like hear it on the show, and my girl sitting there. I kind of just I don't turn my whole head. I just kind of peek over there like see if she's looking at me like nigga. This fucking twice a week shit ain't doing it. This shit ain't doing it. Sometimes it be like
that's when you start talking about chicken wings. What? You didn't like the chicken wings? See, I provided this motherfucker. See, next time, bitch, you get drumettes. You're a grateful motherfucker.
Hey,
Them was whole wings.
They were drumettes.
He cooked drumettes.
You see how his face saying they was drumettes?
He ain't put out no pipe. He ain't laying no pipe cooking drumettes. I think you need a break.
It was quick.
The nigga got cooking drumettes, he running from me. You animal. You're an animal. That motherfucker need a break. I ain't never seen a nigga get up out of bed and want some drumettes. Now, if a nigga get up out of bed, he want a whole wing. He a hungry nigga. If he get some drumettes, he tired. He running from your ass.
Yeah, you right.
You sitting there with that soapy towel. that nigga tired.
You come back with it, this nigga's gone. Like, look, I ain't got time for this shit.
Nigga that left his house. He lived there. I just ready to go on a quick trip real quick, baby. I thought you might have wanted some pizza pockets with your drumettes. Oh, shit. Really, you're an animal.
My fucking stomach hurt from this shit, man.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I still want to know what's average, man. What's average for a regular couple, a regular person? Because I don't know those people that's having sex like 5 times a week.
Well, I'm not in a relationship.
I know some people like that, but neither one of them motherfuckers got jobs. Broke motherfuckers do the most fucking.
You know what? You right.
Broke motherfuckers. They don't do nothing. They ain't got nothing to make babies. Shit they can't afford.
Had the most kids. Yeah.
They got a bunch of fucking kids. The guy ain't got no motherfucking money, no future, no nothing. He just fucked up out here. I ain't into that shit, boy. I got 2 cars in the house because I can afford 2 cars. Why would I have 4 kids and I can't afford number 2 kids? That's like the dumbest shit. That's the dumbest shit.
Exactly, because you just skating by. Like anything else, like something else comes up, some big bill, and all of a sudden you got to choose: are we gonna get the side of the house fixed, or am I gonna feed one of these babies? It's a fucked up position if you got to choose which one you gonna feed. Like which one you like the most.
It's a problem. It's a fucking problem.
It's a problem. You got a boy and a girl, right?
Yeah,
you got two boys and a girl.
girl.
Okay, so the girl got to eat. You had to choose between one of the boys.
Yeah. She ain't really got to eat. see, I don't play favorites. It depends on who got home first.
Oh.
You pick your king good.
First come, first serve.
It ain't gonna be no meat.
You gonna get all sides.
Pick your king good.
Listen, we got some mashed potatoes in there.
I'm gonna tear the label off. Hey,
everybody out the house now.
Start shuffling them up like 3 car money. You pick one of these cans.
So you get leftovers. You get your first canned goods. How you gonna play yourself?
Hey, shit. I remember going to sleep off ravioli before the pull top.
I remember eating ravioli.
I still love ravioli.
Sometimes you eat that shit because it's filling.
It is.
Eat that shit because it's fun. Start off fun.
Right. It don't taste good.
You got your choice between.
It's tasteless,
ravioli.
Actually.
It's very tasteless.
If you got to pull some shit out the can and salt it up, like, you know.
Well, I be seeing wifey put cheese and shit on that shit. I don't eat that shit.
That's nasty.
I will still eat ravioli, but it just got to be in the house. Like, if I open up the cabinet and it's something there.
Fried ravioli? I see that shit on
I have.
Restaurant. What is it?
Fried ravioli?
Yeah.
It's just breaded. It's like it's
good though.
Saucy,
I like it,
but it's like a chicken coating, like crispy
Yeah.
chicken coating.
It's just the crust. It got
crispy.
crust.
Yeah, it's just crispy.
Breaded pasta dishes. I'm cool on that shit.
And you know what? That's actually considered kind of fancy. Like
fried ravioli.
Yeah, like I only see it in like a nice Italian. Well, I guess Olive Garden might have that shit. But what?
Write your address on that notepad. I don't want to ask you your address on the phone and shit. I don't know.
What's your address? I'm gonna come see you later.
I'm about to say, what the hell is this? Write my address. Hold on, I gotta go get a pen.
You know,
y'all say
we
something.
are in a world with no pens. All technology, everything is being put into the phone. You got to go search for a pen.
Yeah, motherfuckers used to have ink pens.
Yes.
And shit. Now we don't have none of that shit.
We
That
got
shit's
none
crazy.
of that. I'll be like, hold on, let me go find one.
And now they say motherfuckers don't write in cursive no more in school.
They don't.
Shit's
They
fucked up now.
don't. So I teach kids at an after school program, and they're learning Mandarin before they're learning anything else. I had them doing math, like
I
tell
thought
me
that was a fruit.
Mandarin. It's a language.
I thought it was an orange.
Yeah, it is.
Fancy name for orange.
But it's also a language in Asia.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah, it is.
You ever had them Hilos,
Chinese,
them little
Japanese,
baby
something like
oranges?
that. Halo.
I just had the Halo.
see, shit like that.
I thought that was Hilo.
Man, they didn't have that shit when we was kids. They didn't have that shit when we was
They
kids.
didn't, and it's delicious. Like I don't know if it's more tasteful because they small and you think they're not gonna be that good, but they pack big flavor for
They really do.
They didn't have that shit as kids.
for such a small fruit.
I find that shit amazing. I keep telling them, they didn't have drumettes when we was little. They sold the whole wing only. They didn't have bassa.
They did.
They didn't have tilapia.
Yeah.
Both
I was
of
just about to
those
say
are
that.
man-made.
Yeah.
I can't breathe, so you go get a little action over here in this language.
We're gonna all start talking like we got a couple.
Not me. I don't want you sick motherfuckers invading my healthiness and shit. I got a couple days off work. I want to be healthy. If I'm gonna be sick, I want to be at work sick.
Yeah. That's the best place to be. Pay me for being sick. I don't want to lay at home.
Yeah, that just takes the fun out of it. I think you're supposed to have a hangover at work.
You are?
I have went with a hangover.
Why be at home with a hangover when you can be on the clock?
I'm not gonna do nothing.
Exactly, but you're gonna get paid.
I'm gonna get fired.
No, you're gonna get paid.
I'm gonna get paid for the time I'm there and then get fired.
You're not gonna get fired.
I ain't doing my job because I got a hangover.
Hey, I'm to the point to where I swear to God, like though I offered her a Mike's, but she was like, "No, that's too sweet. I gotta have a straight hand." I will drink one of these motherfuckers on the way to work, sometimes too. I ain't trying to go in on vodka, but like sometimes you need a little alcohol. Employers got to start understanding we don't really like y'all, but we got bills to pay.
Edge. Bills to pay.
Take the little, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers act like you come to work because you fuck with them. Like, dude, if I didn't have a fucking all types of shit waiting on me to give them some money,
Man, I know. I do
I
not.
wouldn't be here.
90% of my coworkers I do not fuck with. I fuck with because I met you on the clock.
Yeah.
I don't really like the motherfuckers. Dude, we got some of the most bitter motherfuckers you ever gonna meet in your life at my job site.
Male and female?
Male and female. Oh, bitter motherfucker. If you hate your job, I've never worked a job I hated.
I have. I'm currently there.
I work long enough to quit.
I'm there right now.
Where you work at?
Link. Link is an after school program. I'm coming from no children and working with a bunch of 6 and 7 year olds. Like I want to call them little motherfuckers every day. I want to punch them in their face.
Did they draft you or did you sign up for this job?
I signed up for it.
So why are you still there?
Because it's a paycheck.
So just leave and get another paycheck.
Yep, I'm trying.
I'm
trying.
You ain't trying hard
I
enough.
actually, hold on, goddammit.
How long you been looking?
You don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
If you ain't
You
done
know,
it, you ain't trying hard enough.
listen. Let me tell you something.
Tell me something.
Because goddamn,
Oh shit.
I have been applying and a goddamn applying, interviewing after interviewing. Now I can only do so much. I can sell myself. But it's up to boy.
I know niggas that'll pay.
I'm about to cut you. Where my knife?
I'm just saying.
Because I will not be the lady of the evening.
I'm just saying, how much would you charge?
It'd be a lot.
I'm just asking, what's a lot?
It'd be a lot, goddammit.
If I was to drop $20 on the floor right now,
I'm gonna pick it up, put it in my pocket, and we're gonna continue this podcast.
Okay, if I was to drop $40,
I'm gonna pick it up, put it in my pocket, and we're gonna continue this podcast.
if I was to drop $100,
I thought you were gonna say 80. I thought you just multiplying evenly.
Right.
100,
160.
I'm gonna pick it up, put it in my pocket, and we're gonna continue this podcast. I am a giraffe-corn, okay? This is expensive over here.
Ooh, that sounds expensive.
Ugh.
A giraffe-corn.
A giraffe-corn.
320. No, I'm just joking. Hey, look.
See, I'm a real nigga. At this point, I realize I can't afford you.
So, you know, therefore,
I can't afford you.
Yeah.
that's why I'm not the lady of the evening.
For $100, I was going to ask for some chicken wings. I was going to ask for a soapy towel.
I was just about to say that.
A soapy towel.
Some drumettes.
Some drumettes. All kinds of shit, boy. You talking about putting shit in your pocket until you in a podcast. Boy, all that's going to get you is called out your name. All disrespect up in this.
Yeah, now we got to fight.
Yeah, now we got to fight. 'Cause I didn't get no soapy
Well,
towel.
hey, listen, I'm not cheap.
Hey, I just want
If I'm going to be a hooker hoe, I'm not going to be a cheap hooker hoe.
Yeah, I agree.
You do understand this is Kansas City.
I do. That's why I'm not a hooker hoe.
I get my house painted for $50. I'm just saying. If you was out there, just know. Nigga got 50 for me. Just know, shit.
Man, hey, I want to talk about New Year's resolutions.
All right.
It's that time.
It is.
I have not made a New Year's resolution in a long time.
They
But
always fail.
Do they? I thought just the weight loss shit, which is everybody's. Well, of course, you don't say that shit.
Well, I always say I'm going to get in shape and better my body, but then I don't.
Okay.
I like the whole thought of New Year's resolution.
You know, that's pretty much what it is. It's giving somebody to hold on to something, work towards something, and it's up to them to work towards it, though. Most times, they won't. Depends on what it is, also. Weight loss, if you're not obese, you're not going to do it. If you really have to, because, you know, it is detrimental to your health, like it is bothering your health, you got to do this to live, then you got to do it. But anything outside of that, if it's all cosmetic just to look good, you ain't gonna do it. You're gonna do it when you want to do it.
Yeah.
Even if you're paying for this membership all year long, it ain't been.
I like the thought of having a reset button.
But do you really reset?
No.
Okay.
It's just the thought of having a
Just the
reset
thought
button.
of it. Okay.
The thought of like when are you supposed to say I'm gonna get this shit right? Shit, going to a new year, you change the calendar. You got and 9 times out of 10 you ain't gonna get it done. But the fact that you started working in that path,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes your New Year's resolutions take 3 years. Like I'm like, we're on the weight loss. You bitches ain't gonna lose no weight.
Yeah.
Because you bitches ain't gonna stop eating.
I know. I ain't.
Weight loss ain't hard. The easiest thing in the world to do is lose some motherfucking weight. You want to know why? How you know? Be broke. You'll be skinny than a motherfucker in no time.
Start stressing.
Yeah.
You'll lose a lot of weight. Do cocaine. You'll lose a lot of weight.
Motherfuckers ain't got no willpower. With losing weight, that's a cop out. You fat because it's fun being fat. Motherfuckers,
you done went too far, nigga.
Wait a minute now.
Bro, some of the best looking.
I don't have fun being fat.
Bro, you do. You have fun eating.
You said, bro, you do.
Oh, that's
You got
that's the best part.
You just said you pick a pork chop up, nigga, with no bread on the first
No
one.
bread.
That means you're getting two.
You got two.
That means on top you eating 2 pork chops. A skinny motherfucker ain't eating no 2 pork chops.
Hey, dude, I'm the type of person. If my girl cook pork chops and we done ate a meal, like say an early Sunday, you know, a Sunday is a good eating day. She might cook early. Black people cook early on Sunday, noon, 1 o'clock. Food
We
ready.
still in church.
Yeah. Well, not. All right.
Okay, well, those that go to church are still in church.
A lot of niggas was waiting to eat on Thanksgiving, and white people that already ate it was watching football games.
Black people eat late.
It's because you're cooking soul food. You can't cook that shit
takes
fast.
time.
I don't get that. On Sunday,
Remember, the
though.
greens.
On Sunday, though, when you have a Sunday dinner, it's usually ready early. But on Thanksgiving, motherfucker eating at the average 3:30, 4
You
o'clock.
waiting on motherfuckers. Thanksgiving is
I don't wait on nobody to get. Well, no, they eat when they get here because I got to get my shit in because you sitting there waiting. The people coming, they got the short experience. I saw that ham last night. I've been licking my lips, looking at that motherfucker all night. Yeah. So I'm ready to eat as soon as it get done.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's me. Like I got to eat right then.
I eat while I'm cooking.
But I can't cook, so I'm the motherfucker in the front room. Like, is it ready? I can't cook.
I'm involved in that cooking process. I'm involved.
I eat while I'm cooking too.
I need somebody to teach me. I cannot cook shit. The only thing I can cook is breakfast. I fool the shit out of a motherfucker with breakfast. I would wake a motherfucker up. She be like, this nigga could throw down in the kitchen. I can't fry water.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
I can't fry water. I mean, I never heard that term used before. I thought
about
that was a freestyle.
I was like, damn. I said like it was a bad thing. Like, damn, this thing can't fry water, but
My face was like,
probably a good thing. Yeah.
You're like, you can, nigga. Like, you can fry some water.
you can fry water?
I know you can't put out a grease fire with it. I know that shit.
I heard that, but I don't believe that.
What?
You can't put out a grease fire with water.
I don't think you can.
I think it would cause more problems. I mean, it's only oil.
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
It's not.
Where the hell is Vail going? All right.
Man down, he left us.
I got a question. We was talking about the Trap Museum.
Yes, T.I. has a trap museum. Is it Bankhead, Buckhead?
I just know it's in Atlanta. I know it's in Georgia.
It's in Georgia. It's Bankhead or
People
Buckhead,
never say Georgia.
whichever
Everything
one.
is just Atlanta.
Everything is Atlanta. Georgia is no longer a state. Atlanta is the state.
Exactly. I think, you know what, we was talking about it before the show. I'm intrigued by the idea because I did come from that. Like, while it was going on, yeah, we did glorify it. It was fun. It was cool. It was dangerous. It was all the shit that a lot of young people do. And it's profitable if you smart.
We talk about the trap life.
But at 41 years old, when I think about the Trap Museum, it's like, I want to go to see it. But it's like, I know a lot of niggas ain't getting out of jail behind the trap. Like a lot. Like, way more than double. Probably in triple digits in my 41 years old, I know people that probably did at least 10 years of their life in jail behind it. So do you think you should have thought about that, or is it just cool? And I hate to get serious about a topic, which is cool, but I got to. I'm usually the nigga that do that. Come on, Marina.
Well,
There was 2 lighters on this table a minute ago. Speaking of the trap house, niggas be stealing lighters in there.
true. Like, lighter is the most stolen and misplaced object. Like, you can misplace a lighter like no other.
Do we got a room in the trap house with like hella lighters on the table? Like, all of them motherfuckers gone.
Mine are generally under the bed.
You want me to start talking about the evils of weed?
What?
I don't support weed smoke.
Are you? Hold on. Let me get the camera on you.
I don't support that shit.
Why?
Because it distorts your equilibrium. You're not thinking straight. Anybody, in my opinion, that needs to smoke weed all day, every day is trying to escape reality. They need to do a better job of controlling their reality. You don't like if you high every day, you don't like your life. You like being high. There's a difference.
Well, you like being high
God
when you
damn.
smoke anytime, anything. You
Right.
just like the high. But I think that's more meth or heroin or mollies or some
It's
shit like
weed.
that. No, it is not.
It's fucking weed. It's a fucking drug. You motherfuckers need to get off that shit.
Weed does.
I used to love weed.
Right.
weed does nothing to you but make you high and eat up the refrigerator. Because that's what I do. I eat up the refrigerator. Like, we got to go grocery shopping the next day.
What weed heads don't understand is weed affects everybody differently.
Yeah.
Weed still makes some motherfuckers paranoid. A lot of motherfuckers paranoid. And the weed that you're smoking today.
I stopped smoking weed because I got paranoid over it.
Yeah.
And I don't know where it came from, but I smoked weed for a good 15 years before that shit started happening.
Yeah,
like, I swear to God.
Like, people actually think the more weed you smoke, the less crime is going to happen. That's not true. That's not true. I know. That's not true. Motherfuckers.
I think Marita paranoid now. What's going on?
Wait a minute. He looked that way. I got to look that way. You know. Somebody look that way. You look that way. Somebody run that way. You run that way. I was like, now, wait a minute now. Okay.
Who the fuck is behind me?
My dude get ready to walk in, y'all.
Who?
I opened my door for my cousin.
Who is your... Hey, cousin. Is he tall?
Nah, he ain't tall.
That's the wrong nigga. Somebody else walked in.
Nah, that ain't.
Oh, he ain't.
And then the motherfucker just asked me, I'm texting back and forth, nigga, like smoke or no smoke. Funny you asked that shit.
What do you ask?
The evils of weed as your high ass walk in the door.
Okay, cousin, he in here talking bad about us weed smokers. He in here bad. He talking bad like that. We can't function. Okay, well, stay away from my phone because this is so live.
There are evils of weed, y'all. I'm just saying, some of this crime rate is directly attributed to weed heads.
What crime? Which one?
All of it. Niggas is robbing motherfuckers on weed.
You said all of it.
For some reason, y'all seem to think that a nigga will smoke weed and won't rob you. Yeah. The last motherfucker that got robbed by a high motherfucker. The last motherfucker that got shot by a high motherfucker. The last motherfucker that hit your ass with a car and took off running was a high motherfucker. Stop thinking that weed is just the cure-all for crime. It's not. It's a direct fucking link to crime. I
disagree.
Cool. It's cool. Everybody's on it, so y'all think it's cool.
Yeah.
I disagree.
I admit, some motherfuckers can smoke weed and chill all day. But that ain't everybody.
It's not everybody. That's just like all crackheads ain't dumb and shit.
I know
baby
baby
mamas. A lot of
mamas
them can get away with their everyday life.
I know
they go
women.
to work, pay bills, all that, still smoke crack.
Right. There are functional crackheads. There are functional weed heads. There are functional meth heads. Every meth head is not down in the dumps.
Yeah.
Every crackhead is not down in the dump. Every weed head is not down in the dump. But there are some that fucking are, and because they go on weed, they go under the radar. Y'all just give them a pass because y'all like weed. The same way I'll tend to give motherfucking pass because I like liquor. But I still realize there are evils in liquor. You know when you say to a weed head, you be like, nigga, this is something. The motherfucker be like, alcoholics do it too. So fucking what? So fucking what? Motherfucker, that don't stop the weed head.
You say so fucking what?
So fucking what? It doesn't make it. There are evils attributed to weed.
Hey, I'm one of those people too. I can't lie. I told you I smoked weed 15, damn near fucking 20 years. When I stopped smoking weed, I actually got a job and held it. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
I couldn't work when I was smoking weed. I didn't do. I'm not one of those people. I know people that can smoke a little joint when they wake up, smoke a blunt when they get off work, smoke half, go to sleep, get up and go to work, do it again. When I'm smoking weed, I'm smoking all day. It's like I got parties, homies coming over. I got niggas like I done seen. You know how many people you see when you smoke weed? It's like 20 different homeboys. We just smoked the blunt, like just a rotating door. We smoke it all day. Pretty soon I was like, dude.
See, I don't get that either. In my opinion, that is drug abuse. You high, nigga.
Yeah.
Why you still smoking? And then
you're supposed to abuse the drug if you do.
That's what I'm saying. And then you ain't smoking no cheap shit.
Right.
Niggas smoke back-to-back weed. They be smoking that good shit. Nigga, I take a $50 nap in a heartbeat. I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping a motherfucker. I don't want no shit. I don't need no motherfucking help going to sleep. Nigga, I'm tired. I go to sleep. I don't want to be high and go to sleep. You ever think you finna go kick it? Lace that motherfucker, roll that motherfucker up. Next thing you know, you miss your whole fucking day.
You ruined your whole night.
You ruined your whole shit. Nigga, you woke up at midnight. Nigga, what's cracking? Nothing, nigga. We didn't did it tonight. Nigga, I do this shit all the time.
Well, I've never committed a crime.
Unless Bill get on you.
But see, the thing is, if you've never committed a crime while you were high, you've never committed a crime while you were sober.
I have.
You ain't no crime girl.
I'm
That
not.
motherfucking drug lord.
I'm not.
What have you ever done? What you got, a speeding ticket?
This is a crime girl.
I mean, you know.
You ain't no crime girl, Marie.
Don't let these looks fool you. I have been through some things in my
Girl,
life.
you run an after school program.
now. But when I was about 22, 23, you know.
What was you doing at 22 and 23?
Listen, you know, I can't be telling this over the airwaves
It's
because the
over it.
laws is always watching.
Yeah, they might be listening.
They
to that
listening right now. They gonna catch me for some shit that's probably still open.
That's true.
Okay.
FBI know everything.
Hey.
That's motherfucker.
This nigga just said some real shit though. And I ain't saying it towards you, but I've never told a motherfucker that. Like, and I thought I said it all. This nigga said, if you ain't never committed a fucking crime while you was high, I know damn well you ain't never done it sober.
Right.
Because whatever a motherfucker do, if you drink, if you smoke, if you shoot up, you definitely gonna do it before you go do a crime. Like, you gonna get prepared. That was some real shit.
Yeah, it was.
I gotta recognize that shit. But I will say this. I do know a lot of weed heads, and most of them, I don't know. I could say that you function a little bit more normally than you would on other drugs. Like,
Absolutely.
some motherfuckers that you run into and they not high, you like, that nigga was acting funny today.
I prefer he be high.
Because
I
you
would
so
prefer
used
he
to
be
the nigga
high.
being high.
I was at work the other day with a motherfucker I know.
I was at a work. I don't know
I
who
was
job
at
it
a
was.
work.
at
Whose
work.
job?
I
I
was
don't
at
know.
work.
It was just a work.
Whose job is this?
And I'm
This
watching
ain't my damn
I'm
job.
watching this nigga work.
Yeah.
This nigga comes to one side of the machine. then he walks to the other side of the machine. Then the nigga has an epiphany. I forgot to push start. So he walked right back around the motherfucking machine and pushed start. This nigga continued this same process for 4 hours.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
That wasn't weed.
That's
That
weed.
was not
you know
weed.
What, you know what the worst part about it is? The nigga smoked joints. That ain't even a lot of weed. But the nigga don't know he fucked up.
His weed was laced. That was
Nah,
a
nigga
lovely.
Nigga still had his lock on it. He was locked out, tagged out. This
He
nigga
just-
trying to start it.
He's just
He
an
was
old head.
okay, too.
He's doing a job he doesn't usually do, so he's out of his element a little bit. But
Okay.
he doesn't think logically to get the shit done. Man, the nigga's in my way, so it's really a problem for him.
Yeah, I can kind of vouch for that because my dad is, how old is my dad? He is 66, 67, whichever
He
one.
smoke weed.
And when he does, the nigga don't even know himself. He don't know what the hell's going on. He be like, baby girl,
Say it to his face.
I have actually. I have. I'm like, Daddy, quit smoking that shit because you retarded. So I don't need you. I don't need you high. I don't need you high.
I
But
used
yeah,
to do that. No, I'm good.
yeah.
You want some?
What is that? Yes. But yeah.
Yes, please.
When you're older,
Yes, please.
when you're older, weed does affect you a little differently, and he only
Yeah,
smokes
dude,
every
he's
now
a little
and
older than
then.
me. He's a little older than me.
He's a lot older.
No, I mean, dude, I'm talking about.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
60's a little older than me.
Yeah. So when he gets high, he is totally just dumb. I'm sorry, Daddy. I love you, but you dumb when you high.
See, the reason I stopped smoking, like, let's talk about the paranoia of it. I don't know how
much
long
money-
you been smoking, bro?
I've been on and off.
On and off?
Yeah, so if you ain't never stopped smoking weed, you don't know the difference.
Yeah, I was one of the motherfuckers I smoked nonstop. Like, maybe, like, I was even going to jail violating probation because I couldn't stop. Like, a nigga was addicted to that shit. When you facing, like, some backup time, 2 years, and you won't stop smoking, keep dropping dirty, something wrong with you.
That's another point. Motherfuckers tell you that the shit's not addictive. Yes, the fuck.
I
it
had
is.
to have it every fucking day, but I don't know what it was. And like people say your shit might get laced when you start getting paranoid. I'm about to tell you something. I used to go to a nigga's house. Even when I started working, I'm like, okay, I can control this shit. I'll motherfucking like not smoke so late. So I wake up because my eyes are already low. So I'm like, I'm not going to smoke past midnight or some shit. I'm going to go to sleep, take my ass to work. I used to go play dominoes in my OG house every fucking day. But for some reason, like 1 week it started, I swear to God, I'm down there, I'm playing dominoes, normal routine. We go half on a bag, we smoke that motherfucker. All of a sudden, I can start feeling shit that I wasn't feeling. Like your heart beating right now, but you can't feel it.
But you start
I start feeling that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there playing dominoes with this nigga, and I can't say it. How stupid, like a nigga think he about to kill him. With me and him in the room, like me and you sitting right across from each other. I'm smoking and I start feeling my heart. So I'm like, I can't say nothing. And then the next day, it was like I couldn't feel it no more. It was like I felt it stop beating. So I'm checking my pulse and shit, like on the low. Now, when you start doing shit like that, like checking your pulse, thinking you about to die.
Yeah, thumbs up.
I ain't smoked weed since that day. It's been about 8 years now. I was just scared, like, dude, am I about to die for this shit? And it wasn't laced.
Nigga, that went back when the devil was popping.
When the who was popping? When the who was popping?
Nigga, remember back in the Delt, niggas smoking.
The Delt?
Everybody remember when I met this nigga, he was smoking.
Is that back in the Delt?
The Delta.
A car.
Delta 88.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I used to have one. Smoked it out, but I stopped.
He
after I
talking
got-
about you, motherfucker. Oh, see your memory gone, motherfucker.
Hey, man, you know what? That shit affects me to this day because I smoked hard. I was one of them niggas that, bro, I lost count of how many blunts I was smoking a day. And the dumb shit about back then that people don't realize when you're younger, you like spending money like, okay, it's cool. I swear to God, I had at least $100 a day we having. And that was before motherfuckers, it wasn't no kush back then. When motherfuckers had it, but it wasn't like plentiful. Motherfuckers smoking like
Good K.
Dro.
Ah,
Like,
yeah.
good K and Dro every once in a while.
Yeah.
Or Doe,
Yeah.
Endo, whatever the fuck.
You knew somebody was drunk.
So sometimes it went up to a couple $100. So I'm thinking now, like, there's no way in hell I could afford $800 worth of weed. I got a job.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell I could squeeze out $800.
And bills.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
and
yeah, real
possibly
bills.
kids.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, shit different.
Man, if I had kids, like, we would have replaced them. Like, I would have. I'd have been one of them parents with a saggy diaper baby, and I'm smoking $800 worth of fucking weed a
Enough
month.
of, they're still out here.
They still running
They
around?
still running around. That motherfucker. Dude, the deadbeat dad dude just gets all the press. The fucked up mama, them bitches in the multitudes, dog. I know bitches that yell at their kids because they ain't high.
Yeah.
I mean, beat the shit out of their kids because they ain't
I'm about to
high.
say whoop them.
They whoop the shit out of them kids. And the only reason the kids getting the whooping is because the bitch ain't high.
Because the weed man answering the phone.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nigga, that shit's real. So there are evils attributed to the shit. I don't got no problem with it. I just say shine the light on all of that shit. Don't just be like the benefits of weed. Just like the motherfuckers was like, oh shit, weed legal in Missouri, we're gonna be able to do this. The first thing the motherfuckers said on the news 2 weeks later, well now the police smell weed in your household, they can search your shit.
Yeah.
Fucked up. It's a back door to that shit, dog.
It's always a back door.
Yeah, and then the thing I don't understand about that rule, okay, you legalizing weed.
It's not legalized.
If we smell it, we can come in. But if we find it, is it still legal? Like,
It's medical marijuana.
what kind of cycle is that?
It's medical marijuana. You have to have a prescription for it. It's not just, oh, I bought this sack and I'm legal now. You can't come over here and fuck with me because it's legal now. No, it's not like that.
Figure. You start legalizing weed, you start getting these little dispensaries on the corner like the dollar store. Everywhere you look at, it's gonna be weed out.
Right.
What does that do for your uncle and your cousin and your family member that sell weed? That's supporting your family. For real, that's a back door to that shit, boy. You just knocked this nigga's hustle. Now your family in trouble for real. This nigga's the sole provider. Fuck that legal ass weed, nigga. Shit, nigga. Look, the shit ain't finna trickle down to the schools like everybody's scared it is.
And they always say that just to pass it.
That
but
shit
the
ain't
fuck
finna trickle down. Nigga, what do the streets look like in Mexico where El Cabo ain't fucking with? The resorts look real good, motherfucker.
Yeah.
When you step outside the resort, that is the weed capital of the world. Step outside the resort, motherfucker.
Straight trap.
Them motherfuckers is broke. They next.
And they will kill you if you step outside the resort.
Yeah, and they next level, bro. Yeah. Walk up, man. That shit ain't, the trickle down ain't what you think it is.
Really
Yeah.
not. I took a cruise and I went to Ensenada, Mexico. Sounds pretty, but it is not. The kids is out there hustling. They running up on you like, buy. Here, I got this. I'm like, this is amazing. I'm looking at the projects in Mexico on a cruise. I'm on a cruise for one. I'm thinking I'm going to see all pretty shit, all this beautiful shit, dolphins and whatever the fuck is going to be out there. No. It's tough. It is tough out there. When the mamas and daddies got to send the babies out there to do the job.
Yeah. You
Cause
know,
they
we
are-
And some of them motherfuckers sending them babies out of rare stories. They send them babies up to you, and that's why they tell you don't carry a lot of money. Carry $10, $15, some ones or something like that. But if you pull out too much money, somebody gonna show up at the hotel maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, and they use the kids because they cute.
Yeah,
You
like,
can't say no to the cute kids.
We make fun. Like you see a black movie, the first thing you see on the motherfucker is somebody broke running up trying to wash your windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take your ass to Mexico, a little broke kid really run up scrubbing your shoes and shit. That shit
Exactly.
different.
Exactly.
And that's the weed capital of the world, but ain't no trickle down. When the government get a hold of shit, you don't get none of it. Shit, boy. I don't know. It's just a trap.
And then the fucked up thing about it is, I do like business-minded people, but I be sitting there thinking like, everybody talking about, okay, weed about to be legal, I'm about to give me a dispensary. I'm like, dude, you know how much
A dispensary
them
costs?
motherfuckers cost?
Like, do you just have this money sitting around? If you do have this type of money to go buy a dispensary, why haven't you done something else with this money?
Exactly.
Why
You know how many
haven't you
motherfuckers I said I'm about to
invested
get a
in something?
dispensary?
Yeah.
Like, dude, how the fuck are you gonna come up with? It's so many things that you have to pay. You be out of damn near $1 million trying to get a fucking dispensary started. Maybe not that much, but you gonna. It's a whole lot of taxes, a whole lot of red tape you got to get past.
Niggas don't do nothing you need a license to do.
And see, and you need a license for that. It ain't just buying the building and buying some weed.
Yeah.
You gotta have all the permits and
Uncle
the
Sam gonna
permissions.
tear your ass up.
Exactly.
He gonna
Yeah.
light your ass up.
And they gonna rape you even harder if they let a nigga
then-
get past all that red tape.
95% of niggas that say I'm gonna get a dispensary got felonies. You probably can't get one.
That's real true. That's real true.
Chances are you probably can't
That's
get one.
real
bro.
true.
You can't even come on the block that a dispensary is.
Hell
If I catch you on this block, you
You
go
gotta
to
take the
jail.
long way home and shit, cause you can't drive by the dispensary and shit.
Violation of my probation.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna be shit. That shit just gonna. I just see a trap in it, and I don't want us to
It
get involved.
is.
The trap gonna be real
Because
bro.
a lot of niggas is silly. They stupid. They don't want to pay. They stupid.
Niggas just they didn't hear the medical part of the weed. They said
Nope.
they didn't hear medical marijuana. Niggas
Right.
just said marijuana legal.
Right.
No,
Exactly.
nigga, there's a
It's
medical
not.
in front of that
Medical.
motherfucker.
Exactly. And you know what? It was more. It was like 3 things on the ballot that you could have voted for. Had they all 3 passed, they could have been one step closer to like 100% legalization.
Yeah.
But the only thing they went in there, it was motherfuckers that went in there and voted. Like, it was other things to be voting for. They just looked for that. They checked yes, and they left. Had you checked all 3 boxes, you might be closer to all the way legal.
What you really wanted, motherfucker.
Yeah, but you didn't pay attention. You just went in there and voted for the medical marijuana so the government can make money.
Nigga in there smelling like weed. Where I vote for the weed?
Right. Right.
Really? Nigga?
Really, nigga?
The nigga
Really,
asked,
nigga?
The nigga asked me this shit. I said, nigga, you realize you're in Kansas?
Right.
They ain't on our ballot, motherfucker.
It's not on our ballot.
Where is this nigga?
We ain't got this. This ain't for us. This is not for us. You know. I mean,
Nah, nigga,
I'm sure Missouri
Can't-
appreciates your support, but
Kansas
A
gonna
nigga probably left and went to Missouri and asked the
Yes.
same shit.
yes,
nigga, Kansas
Already high.
ain't gonna legalize the weed. They're not gonna do it. You know what they gonna get all the money off of? Traffic tickets for the niggas.
yes,
with
they
the
do a
weed.
lot of that.
They gonna
They do a lot of that. So
Just like
yeah.
they be sitting over there when you come out the viaduct, arresting your ass for going and getting liquor.
Raised in Kansas.
Shit, nigga, this shit gonna be fucked up. Nigga, Kansas gonna have it the hard way. Kansas gonna, our highway patrolman gonna get a lot of motherfucking money.
Hell yeah.
They're gonna sit up there right up the viaduct. You niggas gonna go buy weed, get off on 5th Street, and get pulled over.
Exactly.
It's what they do.
They gonna be waiting on you.
Like, no, yeah.
They already know that goes on, man.
The old Kansas and Missouri law when you get liquor
Yeah, it's the same thing.
back in the day.
I saw a link that said Kansas wasn't even gonna be selling alcohol on Christmas this year.
on Christmas.
Yeah, you know how sometimes or Christmas Eve or something like that, like both days they supposed to be shut down. Like, I know some holidays like it opened up to like maybe 5 or some shit like that.
Because they didn't sell it on Thanksgiving, did they?
Yeah, I think they
Did they?
Nah, bro.
No?
I couldn't get no. Nah, they didn't sell it on
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
he
nigga
tried. He tried.
I think had his hand on
I remember I went to that store and they
I
wasn't
went.
open.
I tried to go on Thanksgiving. I couldn't get none on Thanksgiving. That's a fucking
I think
Thursday.
I had my bottle the day before Thanksgiving because I got it when I got off work. So I didn't go, but I didn't even notice it. So now they pass a little shit. And it be some shit you vote for that got little like fine print on it. Okay, if you do this, then we take this away. But niggas don't read everything, bro. You know what I
Niggas
mean?
don't read nothing.
we really
read
don't. We
nothing.
don't.
Yeah.
I mean, no more liquor sales if you vote this.
Nigga, the only book niggas read is Facebook.
I'm about to say the only thing they read are memes.
And if you notice,
Yeah.
if a motherfucker put a long stat on Facebook, niggas don't read this shit.
No.
We ain't even going paragraphs deep no more, nigga. We 4 or 5 sentences max.
You right,
Dude.
When I'm making a post, I'll be like, "Oh wait a minute, that's too long. They ain't even gonna read this shit."
More than 2-3 sentences.
Nah, I ain't reading shit.
The only way I'm gonna read a long post, I'm gonna go look at the likes. So the motherfuckers who did like it, if it's real popping, like, all right, let me see what they talking about. If it ain't none, I'm scrolling. Like, bro, because somebody looked at that shit like, this nigga on some bullshit, stop reading, and they kept going.
They ain't doing it.
So they did my job for me.
Niggas don't want to read.
No, they don't read.
Yeah. Especially if it's a text, man. That mean the bitch tripping.
I mean, it depends on how the first few sentences go. Like, if it's some real interesting shit, then I'm gonna go ahead and keep reading. If you talking something silly and what's next? Hey, oh, your cat died. That's sad. Let me put the sad.
Let's go to the end.
Let's just.
The summary is always better.
Yes. Paraphrase this shit.
Yeah, cut through the chase, nigga. Just say what you gonna say.
What you want?
Yeah.
Y'all on my news feed. What you want, nigga?
No, I don't even read hashtags. These motherfuckers don't make sense to me. I'm saying that y'all need verbs.
I run them together on purpose.
Yeah, I don't do that shit.
The hashtags when you read them.
Make a motherfucker think.
It's like a motherfucker write a whole paragraph in a hashtag. Like, I can't read this shit linked together.
I need verbs.
I'm not even about to search through this shit.
Yeah, I ain't in this.
Oh, no. I'm not about to do it.
She ain't sick no motherfucking more.
I am. I can't breathe in my nose.
And y'all know what? I gotta say this. Well, the people on her Facebook Live know what she look like, but we got a supermodel on here.
Thank you.
And she's fucking. She came in here, snot everywhere. She's okay now. She's talking. She's breathing. She's full of life.
I still can't breathe out my nose. It's just not running.
At first, it was these sounds. Make that sound again. And when she came out, I was like, "What's up, Marina?"
Them sounds make me start asking about money. When she told me I wasn't gonna get no soapy style, no chicken wings, bucket, no towel, no chicken wing. Fuck them sounds.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, I was like, "Something is wrong. Something's definitely wrong."
Trying to get a cold, but I'm gonna kick it as soon as I get home. Everything's gonna be fine.
You want his feels?
See?
What?
No.
I don't think that's gonna work. Unless it's an Advil. She asked for an Advil.
I did. That was the first thing I asked for when I came in the door. I was like, I got an Advil. My head was hurting.
He's more of the Fizz Nation.
Oh, I don't want that pill. I don't want that one. I'm okay.
Be real specific.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You want one of these Buzz Lightyears?
No. Because that sounds like triple stack.
This is more of a theislation.
I'm okay, but I appreciate you.
Oh, man. I still think the funniest thing in the world is I got to shout out Bianca again because the show is almost over. Her sick ass is at home listening. And
hey, what's up? Gotta go.
By the time we talk to you, me and Vel both gonna be sick too. So you're gonna be doing the show next week by your goddamn self.
Yeah, you and old sicky poo. Y'all can have it.
I'm not sick. I mean, it's on its way, but I'm trying to stop it.
Good luck.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I just want to know who gave you that shit.
Mother Nature.
Oh, lucky motherfucker.
Oh, shut up.
That's a lucky motherfucker.
Hold on, please don't lick that mother.
It's too late, my nigga. It's sealed and delivered.
I'm about to say, it's gonna sound weird, but sick sex is like good and hot.
It's like morning sex.
Morning sex is
You
good.
ain't got to do a whole lot.
Shit don't drip, it ain't right.
In the morning,
Oh, shit.
What? If it drips, it definitely ain't right.
Nigga, I'm for real.
Before? Or
I'm about to say, I don't know. Vel, look, I don't know how to respond to that. If it don't drip,
like, okay, at what
Like
point
before you
are
in
we
it?
dripping? Oh, he said he don't know.
I can't elaborate on that one.
I'm not gonna get into detail with you guys.
Okay, well, here.
You little young whippersnappers. You don't know nothing about the drip.
Look, we about to say, man.
I have no idea what the drip is, but I will say this: sick, and I ain't been sick in a while. But last time I had some sick sex, that shit was good and hot. I gotta say that.
When a bitch got a fever, it's the shit.
Yeah. She'll be wanting to have sex, but y'all know what, ladies, when y'all got a slight cold and y'all body hot,
Yeah, you're a winner.
like we want to do it to y'all.
You're a real winner.
This is news to me.
Shit.
We don't worry about catching no cold. That shit's good.
I be looking for motherfuckers with fevers. I be looking for a motherfucker with a fever. Shit.
Hey, you know what? We gonna go out as the weirdest dudes ever for saying that shit, but it's
Yeah,
true.
'cause I've never heard that before.
Nobody has ever told you that they like it when you got a fucking fever.
No.
We keep that shit a secret.
No.
You don't want motherfuckers think you just go around fucking sick girls.
Right.
You like to think you get the healthy ones.
Exactly, but we do like. I mean, cold sick, not you know what I mean.
We not STD sick.
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
No, not coughing up shit like you know what I mean. No.
We don't want the Magic Johnson.
Oh, well,
We want him
listen.
to be a basketball player.
Yeah, no HIVs.
I mean, he got rid of his shit, so
Magic ain't got rid of shit.
he said he did. He got rid of it. I'm not like condoning it. I'm not on team.
They
Magic,
put a remote
but
control in Magic Johnson. As soon as he
He
stop
got rid of
acting,
it.
as soon as he stop doing what they want him to do, they gonna hit that shit. And then they gonna pass out within the next 2 years.
it's a cure for everything. I don't give a fuck
If,
what
he
it
gonna,
is.
if LeBron don't win a championship, Magic gonna die. That's how they got the shit set up. You either win us a championship, nigga. Yeah,
Or else we gonna activate your
yeah. Your ass gonna have to go, Magic. We sick of you and your movie theaters
Exactly.
and your son.
Man. Oh yeah, I'm really sick of that shit. Man, I gotta say this. Cortez Carter, this nigga had a game night tonight.
What do you have, a motherfucking slumber party and shit? Last time I seen that motherfucker.
He probably having a sleepover. You know what a game night is? Couples come over and do all types of
That nigga's like the perfect husband. He's so goddamn perfect.
yeah.
That's a perfect husband.
It's almost gay to say yeah, but yeah.
I ain't lying. That nigga, that's a good nigga.
You know what? I had a chick way back, like 2-3 years ago, tell me, how come you can't be more like Cortez?
Of course.
I want to whoop this bitch ass. Like, dude, are you serious? Don't tell me to be like another man. Like
Yeah.
Cortez dresses like an adult.
The nigga's highly coordinated. That nigga's a coordinated ass nigga.
Yeah.
I like Cortez. Cortez, this is my guy. I wish he's a little more mean. I wish sometimes a nigga would say mean shit.
Cortez don't have it in him.
I know you listen, nigga. Say some mean shit sometimes. Say some ornery, mean, fucked up shit. Make you feel better about yourself.
It gotta be in you. Or else when you say it,
The nigga's so nice, he done rubbed off on me. I find myself saying B word.
Well, that's good.
No, I like bitch.
No.
I like bitch because I believe bitch can be a term of endearment.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah, I like to say bitch. I like to address bitches as bitches. Sometimes I'll be on Facebook, I just have a Cortez moment. I just type B word. I'm like, hey, what
Cortez
me?
do
you
that
rubbed
a
off
lot.
on me. When the last time you see me say bitch on my fucking Facebook? And I used to be the king of the B word.
Yeah.
That is true.
I don't say it no more. Like, Cortez made me stop calling women bitches.
Thank you, Cortez.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cortez. You got niggas typing B word instead of saying the actual motherfucking word.
Or if I say bitch, it'll be B, 3 asterisks and an
Yes.
H.
You ain't gonna put the whole word. Yeah, it's like the word is forbidden.
This nigga made that a real curse word. Like, now I'm scared to put it up.
Hey, I think Cortez got an effect on my life.
Hold on. I just invited him to come watch this.
I like motherfuckers that inspire me in a positive way. Cause Janice, you know Janice? What you know Janice?
Yeah.
Oh, she used to get in my inbox so bad, dog.
Uh-oh.
Lavelle, you're a role. I hate that. I hate that shit too. I hate
Cortez
motherfuckers
is
say.
watching. Y'all have
I hate when the
something to
motherfuckers
say
say, Cortez. I'm glad you're watching. You have inspired me to use the word bitch less. I say that less now. I used to be a nigga that bitch this, bitch. Now I be like, you B words ain't shit. And that's because of you, Cortez. I want you to say you made a positive impact on my fucking life. I don't say bitch. I don't call these bitches no more.
Man, Cortez makes you feel bad
For
for
saying
using the
it.
word bitch.
For saying this shit.
Now, I've been using the word bitch for years, but now I met this nigga, and he don't get down like that. And all of a sudden, I'm not getting down like that. What kind of weird ass shit is that?
And the nigga got nice parents. And he got nice parents. I can see why he don't say the word bitch.
Man, Cortez grew up in a 2-parent household. That's why he liked that.
Yes.
That's why Cortez is like that. He grew up in a 2-parent household.
His parents actually love each other.
And when my mama said go ask your daddy, I had to get on the bus. So
He said, "I'm a Christian."
Hey,
So-
I know his brother.
dude, oh yeah, he used to work with you.
Chan, that nigga just the opposite. That nigga call a bitch a bitch quicker than hiccup.
Yeah.
Chance call a bitch a bitch. But
I didn't even know that was Cortez's brother for a minute.
They the complete opposites.
Yeah.
Well, they both light skinned in the motherfucker. And they both act like light skinned. One of them a roughneck light skinned, and
Yeah.
one of them a husband light skinned. Cortez, you look at Cortez, you be like, that nigga's a husband.
That nigga been looking married for a long time.
Nigga want to be married.
This nigga was single, but he looked married.
He's always been a married guy, man. Even when he was with a worthless bitch.
Oh wow,
Even when a bitch wasn't worth a shit.
that's a
He
compliment,
loved-
Cortez.
He
That's a
loved
compliment.
her.
That's definitely a compliment.
That nigga was looking for love, man. That nigga found love. I fuck with it, yeah. Like, I 80 proof this shit. Here we go. Nah, I'm chilling now.
When you look like a husband, you winning. You winning, Cortez. You're winning.
Nah, Cortez could get a divorce right now and be married again in 6 months.
Oh wait,
Bitches love Cortez.
Yeah.
They love Cortez, man. That nigga's a lovable dude. Lovable dude, man. I wish he was here right now.
Hey, I will say this. Cortez will be back next week, and we gonna roast the shit out of his ass.
Yeah, I'm about to go live.
We gonna roast it. We gonna talk about that. Because I got
ready, nigga. Get ready. You can get your ass roasted, though. Oh, hubby ass nigga. Game night. Who the fuck ass game? I bet you them niggas ain't even playing the PlayStation. Them niggas playing like Big Wigs and Pinochle and Sorry. What's that game?
Red Dead Redemption. That was the cowboy shit.
I can't read that shit. What it say?
That nigga said I can't read that shit.
What it say?
Hey,
why?
pop that nigga in the
Vel
box.
looked like he about to approach the parole board.
Pop that nigga in the box.
I was at an old school party. I had a jacket on when I walked in the morning.
He had on a suit jacket. He did.
Hey.
See his shoes too. They go. They do something.
Oh, Gators and everybody.
Let's see. Hold on.
Hey.
I got them Gators, nigga. It's real.
Look on the with the wheels.
Hey, I will say this, dude. I want to fucking thank the supermodel with the cold that I'm gonna have to Lysol her mic.
It's okay.
It's hard to be pretty and sniffing. You pulled that shit off though, girl.
She's the only lady I ever met that was still pretty with snot on her nose. All right, and I want to. I want to thank the homie Vel for coming through too, man. Like I had two people who used sick days today, Cortez and Bianca. So I had the crew come through, and we still helped.